It's your boy Jay Reason coming back again with another NFL Sunday Week 12 stream. Today, guys, we have 3 games coming up. First is going to be your Bengals and Titans. After that, we're going to have your Rams and Chiefs. And then our late night Sunday game, that's going to be the Eagles and Green Bay. Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. All right, guys. Before we get started with the matchup predictor, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, if you are new, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to be notified of all future streams moving forward. All right, guys, getting into your matchup predictor. 59.6% for the Bengals, 39.9% for the Titans. Bengals record is 6-4. Tennessee Titans record is 7-3. Getting into your passing leaders, Joe Burrow with 2,890 yards, 22 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Ryan Tannehill coming in with 1,685 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. On the rushing side, Mixon, 605 yards, 6 touchdowns. King Henry, 1,010 yards, 10 touchdowns. On the receiving side, we have Higgins with 712 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Woods coming in with 355 yards, 1 touchdown. Your injury report for the Cincinnati Bengals: Kevin Huber, Joe Mixon, Deontay Smith, Josh Tupou, and Jamar Chase are out. For the Titans, we have Danico Autry, Hassan Haskins, Jeffrey Simmons, Christian Fulton, and Randy Bullock either out or questionable. As for this game, guys, it's a 1-point spread. Bengals are favored by 1, -10 on the money line for both teams, and your over and under is 43. And that is your pregame info, guys, before we get started here for this Bengals-Titans game on this Sunday. All right, everybody. How was everybody's Thanksgiving weekend? Well, it's still the weekend, but how was everybody Thanksgiving and the holiday? And what's up, Brian? Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. LeBron Lame, I took the Titans in this one. I took the Titans. I'm not a believer in Joe right now. I gotta see some more fireworks out of Joe. JJ Smoke, what's up? Hope you had a good holiday. What's up, Russell? What's up, bro? Ronald says I had to work for Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's always tough. I had to work too. What's up, Rebecca? Oh man, I actually just finished my leftovers yesterday morning. All leftovers are gone. What's up, Brendan? What's up, bro? Titans gonna get revenge. If I know some of you probably weren't around, but if you were around for last year's divisional between the Bengals and the Titans, that game was so fun. We had a ton of people. It was wild. It was definitely wild. It was very fun. Yeah, this should be a good one. Should definitely be a good one. What's up, Mary? How you doing? Ohio State. Yeah, that was a wild game, right? Michigan came through, took the W. Do a little mind too. Yeah, man. I think yesterday, right, you had to get rid of all your leftovers. You either had to eat them or you had to throw them out. That was it. Like, yesterday was it. You can't go 4 days in, you know. I've seen somebody or people doing some crazy stuff with the turkey. I mean, you can do a soup and all that kind of stuff, but there's a limit to this thing. You can't be eating leftover or Thanksgiving leftovers on Monday. Crazy college ball yesterday. Yeah, I heard. I'll be back with the college for the playoffs and the bowls and obviously the championship. You guys know how that goes. What's up, Trev? What's up, yo? I heard a lot of channels got shut down that were showing the game yesterday. I was dying laughing. I was actually at the mall doing a little Christmas shopping, and I got a text and an email. People were telling me how all the channels got shut down that were showing the game, and I was just laughing in my head about it. I was like, see, that's what they get. They thought that train was just going to keep rolling. Now they can't stream for a week. I might actually do some college this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Got a long week ahead of us. Tomorrow night's going to be Monday Night Football. Who do we got Monday night? We have, what is it? Steelers and the Colts? This Monday Night Football? Just confirm. What's up, Ranch? Deborah, what's up? Thanks a lot, Deborah. Thanks for the support, guys. Where are we at here? What's Monday night? Monday night. What can I find? Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, Steelers and Colts. There he is. So that'll be a nice little fun one. Shout out to Luta. I will be streaming that game. Just for you. So, yeah, that'll be a fun one. All right, guys, you know the drill. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Let's try to get to 100 before kickoff. I know we're a little off because Sundays we're normally doing the Bills game at 1. But we had the Bills on Thursday along with two other games. So that's why we're doing Bengals and Titans at 1 today. So LeBron Lame, the Wrench Gang is currently closed for new members. Been making some changes on the back end. We may see what happens soon, but for right now, it is closed. If you do want to join up, become a member of the family. You know, it's only $9.99 a month. You get access to exclusive giveaways, content, and of course, you can join the family. If you rock with me, support me, join the family, join up. And, you get a nice little TF emblem next to your name. Starts off as gold. After a month, it goes to platinum. And, show your support for the channel. Thanks a lot, guys. All right. We are getting ready to start your Bengals and Titans. I'm energized, ready to go. Had a couple days off, as you can probably tell. You got to, sometimes you got to take some time off. You got to re-energize. You got to get that energy back. I feel great. Loving the vibe right now. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. You don't want to get burnt out in anything that you do. Even if it's fun. Because believe you me, I love this. I love sports. I love the ability to share and spend the time with you guys. But I realized after Thanksgiving, I realized I had to take a couple days off because, there was a lot going on and I was becoming mentally just a little bit, tad mentally stressed. So, yeah, had to get the peace of mind and now we're back at it fresh, ready to go. So, thanks a lot, Ronald. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support. Tennessee or Vandy? I'm not sure. Tactical says only a few will say it. This is a revenge game for the Titans. Oh yeah. Like I said, some of you obviously weren't around back a year ago, but I streamed the Bengals Titans game last year, the divisionals, and it was absolutely wild. It was very fun. So yeah. Shout out to JJ Smoke 62 for joining the family. That's what I'm talking about. That deserves a horn. Well, if it would work. What's going on here now? All right, well, shout out to you, JJ Smoke. Thanks for joining the family. Thanks for the support. Let me get this fixed, get this going. Make sure our horns and stuff are working. Hold on. Did they save it? No, they didn't save it. What? All right, hold on. Let's see if this works. Ah, really? Well, looks like we're having some technical difficulties with the soundboard. It's all right though. It is a-okay. Let's try this. Let's try this. See if it works now. Come on, 7. There it is. There's the air horns. All right. There we go. We are good. There we go. Thanks a lot to you, JJ Smoke. Much love. Definitely appreciate you guys. More memory. Yeah, I gotta go. I might have to go 64. This 32, because I got so much stuff going on. I might have to go 64. This 32 isn't cutting anymore, which is wild. But yeah, I might just have to. Or it could just be this app. I don't know. I don't want to beat up the old trusty computer here. Let me give her a nice rub. She's been treating us very well for a while now. I don't need anything to go wrong. It's kind of expensive. Shout out to you, JJ Smoke. That means a lot for real. And I'm glad we could be here and have fun. Brennan says, I'm playing Call of Duty Cold War Zombies and watching your stream at the same time. Shout out to you, Brennan. Thanks for the support, man. LeBron says LSU or Texas A&M. I might have to go Texas A&M. Yep. I might have to go against the grain. Might have to do it. Oh, that's loud. I might have to go against the grain. There we go. Forrest, you rub the truck just like that, right? Hey, come on now. I need you. Look on the bright side. I'm taking it high. Look in the bright light. I'm losing my sight. I'm keeping it burning. Yeah, I just gotta. It's good. I probably just gotta add 64 gigs of RAM, and I'll be all right. Thanks a lot, though, Luca. Mike says need -7 on the Dolphins. Richard says, Jay, you did a great job on the Jerry Jones segment. No, listen. So let me tell you about the Jerry Jones situation. So it was sent to me in an email. I actually didn't know anything about it, right? So I had to go and do my research, and I had to see what was going on and what other people were talking about, and I don't like to just jump into stuff. So I had a conversation with a couple of friends, and I said, hey, what do you guys think? And like I said, they were like, oh, you shouldn't talk about it, just do what you've been doing. And I'm like, no, I have to be able to talk about everything, right? Because it's not about the content itself. It's about how I'm going to respond to it. If I was that person to be like, oh, I'm not going to make the video and I'm not going to be able to talk about something, then how can I answer questions when I'm streaming and someone's like, Jay, how do you feel about the Jerry Jones photo? I have to be able to answer those kind of questions. So I have to be able to make those kind of videos, and we have to be candid about it, and we have to, be able to understand each other and come to different viewpoints and be logical and rational and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely do thank you for that, Richard, for bringing that point out. But yeah, no, I knew I had to start talking about that kind of stuff, and we have to be able to have those kind of discussions, without a doubt. No matter if it's good or if it's bad, we have to have an open dialogue for it, and I'm going to share my opinion. So, yeah. J0 says, ask Ric Flair what he would pick between LSU and Texas A&M. I think, I got a surprise for you guys. I can't tell you yet. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You'll see, though. It'll be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's gonna be very funny. It's gonna be very funny. It's gonna be very funny. Lutz says, Jay, I didn't know anything about it. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know about it. A lot of people didn't understand why the picture was an issue or the backstory of it and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's good to highlight it. I think it's good to basically talk about these kind of things because they're still relevant and they need to be discussed. Trevor says, why wouldn't you? That's exactly the subjects do on this platform, like the Brady divorce. Exactly. If we can talk about Brady getting divorced, we should be able to talk about a picture. Just like if we can talk about the picture in the Brady divorce, we can talk about Antonio Brown doing stupid stuff, right? We can't pick and choose. We got to talk about everything. But we have to have an honest, open, like I said, logical, rational discussion about it where we can come together and have agreements and disagreements and be respectful about it. That's all. See, so much of YouTube is revolved around like disrespect and people just talking crazy and people wanting to be argumentative, and it's very difficult nowadays to share an opinion and have your own without someone either feeling disrespected by it, even if you're telling it in a non-disrespectful way, or someone just feeling a certain way because you don't see it from their point of view. So, but it is what it is. What's up, Jacqueline? How you doing today? Dwayne Johnson announced he will go back on WWE SmackDown. Well, that'll be cool. Oliver Tice, I think that the Titans take this today. That was my prediction. Ryan Seekins, because you can hide behind it. What do you mean, Ryan? These days, people are soft. Well, in tactical, I think. I mean, obviously, I'm going to agree with you, right? Because people are soft. But at the end of the day, I think people are so heavy on you have to believe what I believe for it to be right. Especially when it comes to like opinion-based content and when you're including facts, right? If you don't agree with me, I hate you. Exactly, Trevor. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've come to a point in our society to where like I can't tell you my opinion on something without you feeling like, we can't have a simple conversation or discourse about it. It's wild. Right. Yeah, exactly. And some people just don't know how to express themselves, right? They feel like anybody objecting to anything that they say is they have to go in the like defense. Right? And I've never thought that. I've always, I've been able to have a conversation with anybody, even the haters. We can have a conversation. We can talk about it. Come with your points, come with your facts, and I'll come with mine. And then we'll figure it out. But, I have to reserve those comments and those conversations for the logical people in the room. All right, guys, we're preparing here for kickoff.
And we know that this team is
constructed to be a run-first team.
But when Ryan
Titans
Tannehill is on his
coming up
game,
next.
throwing the ball and distributing it, Tennessee is really tough
Matt
to slow
Rule?
down. This guy can do it all now, getting it to
I think
different
I heard
people
something, but I
besides
probably
Derrick
wasn't
Henry.
paying too much
Here's the
attention
rookie
to
out
it.
of Maryland, the tight end, Chig Okonkwo, with a big 30-plus yard catch. The rookie out of Arkansas, Traylon Burks, really broke
Yeah.
out
The
in
new
Green Bay.
Nebraska
His
thing.
first
Yeah, that's what it
100-yard
was.
game. And Dontrell Hilliard, yeah, he can run it, but he can catch it as well. 4 touchdown catches on the year. When he moves it around, Tennessee is tough.
And Charles, you alluded to it, spreading the wealth.
What's up, Timo?
The Packers, 8 different receivers, tight end Austin.
Nah,
with a
I don't
pair
think so.
Of touchdowns, but the staple, of course, for this Titans attack, it remains King Henry, Derrick Henry.
And remember, in the divisional playoff game last year, he was coming back off of a broken foot, had missed 9 games, wasn't quite himself, and Cincinnati really slowed him down. I think he's challenged by that. I think his offensive line is challenged by that game. It doesn't matter whether they put 6, 7, 8, or 9 in the box. Derrick Henry's going to come at them today.
Meanwhile, Cincinnati, they have won 4 of its last 5 games, and I think you're starting to see what we saw last year when they made that run to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow continues to put up big numbers.
He does, and people talk about balanced offenses all the time. Balance is when your quarterback's in control. And Joe Burrow is in complete control of this Bengals team. Knows how to move the ball around to the right receivers. Doesn't matter who's on the field.
Richard, if you say you're sitting 400 to do it.
Market improvement.
Listen, all I do is I hold people to the same kind of standard that I'm held to, right? If I don't do something, I get crucified for it. I could say, hey, I'm sitting out this card or this gift, and if someone doesn't get it within a specific time, guess what? I've got 10 emails coming. I've got questions popping up in the chat, right? So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm held at a higher standard. So why shouldn't I be able to hold other people high at that standard too? It's got to work both ways. It's got to work both ways.
But as you can see, guys, he is close. This is him.
What's up, Mary?
Looking very smooth. But Zach Taylor told us that they've handled this injury perfectly up to this point. They feel like one more week will
right, sending invoices, yo.
They're
forward. Like, yo, Jay, I won this card 3 days ago. I didn't get it, and I'm like, yo, I sent it out yesterday.
And he's done quite well with Jamar Chase being out.
I sent it out yesterday. We had the holiday. Like, you got to wait a little while. It's going to be there, though.
Countdown to kickoff continues from Music City. It's the 78th all-time meeting between the Bengals and Titans. And it's coming up right here on CBS.
All right, kickoff coming up next, guys. No, it's just, you know, it's got to be fair and balanced. You know? And I get it. It's hard to believe someone online because of all like the scams and all the garbage nowadays. But I've built a great reputation in the community for being a person that says that he's going to do what he does because that's the standard, and that's what I pushed. And that's important to me. That means something. So uno momento, guys. Uno momento.
To reduce our own emissions to net zero and to go beyond by helping others reduce carbon across Washington.
We started with $20 and then nothing over it, and it goes with $30.
I'm praying for at least the important one and go on.
I'm a little worried about something. If I just find a way to pick up just that one, which is
okay, there we go. What's up, Tommy?
Because somebody put in what's
the question?
Say, oh, what's up, Tommy?
There we go. Why was I missing that? Okay, perfect. All right. What's up, fan? Chris Shea. It's my 45th birthday today. Happy birthday, Chris Shea. Shout out to you, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Chris Shea. Everybody in the chat, wish my man Chris Shea a happy birthday. Turning 45 today. Happy birthday, my man. Tommy, I've got the Titans in this one. Got the Titans. William O'Connell, I did not have a chance to look at FanDuel yet. For a couple of reasons. I'll be honest with you. When it gets closer to like the holidays and stuff, I don't really mess with the bets. I kind of block out the bets and stuff like that. For obviously a couple of reasons, right? Holidays, I don't want to waste money on bets that can go towards gifts, giveaways, and bills. So I kind of chill out more towards the holidays when it comes to bets and things like that. What's up, Jacob and Jeremy? How you doing today? All right, guys. So you know the drill, 217 viewers, 50 likes. We need 50 more, guys. 50 more likes, 50 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark before kickoff. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We just need 50 more to get to that 100 mark. Thanks for the support, guys. As we get to it here.
Zach Taylor once again. These two head coaches and teams will go head-to-head. The kickoff is next.
I'm back home for the holidays.
All right, kickoff coming up next. Titans, Bengals. Titans is 6-4. I'm sorry. Bengals are 6-4. Titans are 7-3. And I do think this will be a revenge game. Without a doubt. Definitely think this will be a revenge game. But we'll see. I'm expecting a good one. I am expecting a good one. George Tucker, my dogs won, though. Yeah, man. What's up, Conrad? Mary, we might do some trivia. No. Rebecca. The Bills have to win out, though. We do have to win out. We have to win, like, the next 5 games. For sure.
15 to 25 miles per hour. It's been gusty at different times leading up to the opening kick. So we've got the Bengals and the Titans. For those of you expecting to see Baltimore-Jacksonville, that game currently in a weather delay will get you out to it once it begins. Tennessee won the toss. They have deferred to the second half.
Tennessee is deferring, so Bengals
will receive.
We'll get the ball first as we get started. NFL Sunday, first game of our 3-game series today, guys.
Right now, the Titans
as we are preparing for kickoff. And here we go.
Get it started. And we're underway from Nashville.
It's going to be a touchback for the Bengals. They'll take over at their 25.
Cincinnati has positive memories about what took place here in January in the AFC Divisional. Joe Burrow helped lead this team to the AFC Championship, knocking off Kansas City, eventually going to the Super Bowl, the loss to the Rams.
And it's interesting you say positive memories because they won the game. For Joe Burrow's offensive line, they'll have to be positive because these guys didn't play in except for Jonah Williams. Gave up the 9 sacks. They expect to play much better.
You okay, George?
Samaje Perine in for the injured Joe Mixon. Perine last week, 3 touchdown receptions.
Play action. Joe throws on a screen. Caught. And Perine gets about 7 yards.
Forced to the outside. A 4th-round pick in 2017. We know in Tennessee, Derrick Henry is known for the stiff arm. Perine making a statement early.
And he did it against one of the better tacklers in the league in David Long. was a very aggressive player coming down from the linebacker spot. Samaje Perine gets
nice
the
stiff
open
arm
hand on the face mask and drops him to the turf.
It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Tennessee is known as one of the most physical teams in the NFL. Cincinnati wants to match that level of physicality here today. Burrow on 2nd and 3.
Burrow throws another catch.
Burrow called in by Higgins.
This will be Higgins for 4 yards. That's a first down.
Quick pop working against Christian Fulton, who's not 100% himself, dealing with a hamstring injury. You mentioned the offensive line. They changed everything, basically. And it's starting to work. It's beginning to come together.
And I think for all of us, we underestimate the amount of time it takes for an offensive line to come together and really gel. We thought day one they would be on their game. They were not.
1st and 10.
They're playing the best football of the year.
Quick throw is broken up and complete to Hurst.
He tried the quick hitter to
2nd and 10 at the 36.
And he got popped by Andrew Adams on the play. Defensively for Tennessee, this front, they're strong. Simmons, the leader. They're playing without Danico Autry, but they bring Bud Dupree back. David Long, as you mentioned, he's been one of the best tacklers in the NFL this year. They've got a rookie at corner. And
all right, here we go. 2nd and 10.
2nd-round pick from Auburn. Shotgun on 2nd and 10.
Burrow under pressure, runs, steps up, and he's going to keep it. Gets a first down and more, slides at the 50.
They're going to mark him down at the 49. Savvy play from Joe Burrow.
And Joe Burrow sees this the entire way, because watch when he gets to the top of his drop.
Yeah, we hope you get better, George. Take care of yourself, man.
Open, and now he sees nothing but territory with a blocker, a potential blocker, and Hurst downfield. And he takes off, finds the open space.
Definitely like to see all you guys for many, many years. What's up, Rick? Shout out to you, man.
From the 49,
another quick throw, caught. Higgins. And he gets 7 yards in the catch.
To the perimeter, but another clean catch. McCreary and Hooker combine on the hit. 6-yard gain through the air, methodically moving the ball downfield for Cincinnati.
It's interesting when you play in the AFC North, and there's Jamar Chase, who's out again this week, and I think this is much more of them erring on the side of caution than him not being ready. I think it's a smart move by Cincinnati. When you play in the AFC North, everybody talks about how you have to run the football. Cincinnati says
2nd and 3.
When we want to, we're better throwing the ball.
2nd down and short. Burrow.
Quick throw, broken up.
It's been an issue. Leads the NFL in that
batted down by Edwards
That is now
Jr.
the 20th pass batted down this season against Joe Burrow. It was
Dragon Ball J, shout out to
Jr.
Bills Mafia.
For those of you expecting to see Baltimore-Jacksonville, that game currently in a weather delay, we will get you out to it once it starts. Kickoff is now scheduled for 1:25 Eastern.
You see on when that ball was
3rd and 3.
Defensive linemen are so much more savvy about what hand to put up to match the throwing hand of the quarterback to get into the passing lane. Left hand there by Edwards, matching the right hand throw by Burrow.
Pressure coming, quick throw is caught. That's a first down.
Catch made,
T. Higgins gets it going. There is a flag down.
25, and a flag is down.
This may be coming back.
Higgins about to celebrate. And just
JJ Smoke, yeah, all the leftovers were done yesterday.
Yards on the catch and run.
This might be
we're definitely on to something new today. Maybe some tie.
He rubbed it, coming back into the inside.
Maybe some tie or something.
Jeffers, 15th year as an NFL referee, joined the league back in 2000. His father was also a football official. Runs in the family.
That's an interesting family business to go into, isn't it? Go out there and you watch Dad get yelled at.
Shout out to Rashawn coming through with the $5 Cash App donation. Thanks a lot, Rashawn. Thanks for the support, brother.
So back it up for the Bengals.
Yeah, he's a running back, but he also was a slot receiver for a time at Michigan. Now watch as he goes out. What you have to do is, look, that's a shoulder into him. You got to try and fake it a little bit. You got to kind of rub.
He's completely put his shoulder in his chest.
Continue to run your route.
Say it with your chest.
Into the defender.
3rd and 13.
Defender was Christian Fulton, who took the brunt of the hit. So the line of scrimmage is now the 45-yard line. 3rd and 13. Nickel package here for Tennessee. Clean pocket.
Pass thrown, broken up. And that is a 3 and out.
Trying to squeeze it in there to Trenton Irwin, who has become a favorite target for Burrow.
for the Bengals.
Cincinnati will punt. Avery, the rookie out of Rutgers, in coverage.
And he has really developed an undrafted free agent here playing now. He's getting a lot of experience lately. Had to come in for Christian Fulton with a hamstring injury. He's playing a lot more football than they expected, and he is really holding up. An excellent play on the football by the youngster out of Rutgers.
Drew Chrisman off the practice squad once again. They like what he's done in that position.
He'll be taken at the 6.
Board, veteran return man, slowed down with a spin move at the 15 and then buried at the 18-yard line with
that's where the Titans will take over at the 18.
Tannehill will get a crack at this Cincinnati defense when we come back.
What's up, Eddie? All right, Titans, your turn at the 18 after the defensive stand. And, you know, I figured that it would go like this. The offensive line for the Bengals are trying to get Burrow a little bit more time, but I just don't see that confidence in Burrow like he had last year. You know, I don't know if it's like him being more comfortable or him just I don't know. I don't know. I just don't see the confidence he had last year. And I would say it's probably because he's been banged up, right? He has been banged up. But we'll see. Mark, yeah, it's not going to be a field goal, so it's going to be a punt. This would be a 3-and-out. Right? Friend says when you get a check, you play different. Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? Mark, the defense stopped the Bengals. The Bengals then had to punt the ball. So then that would be a 3-and-out. Correct? Unless I don't know what I'm doing. And I've been just incorrect for the past 2 years. I'm confused. Like, I really am. I'm confused. What's up, Immortal? All right, Titans, here we go. After the 3-and-out.
In the AFC, talking to the Titans this week, they all downplayed it. Revenge game, not according to them, but obviously emotions get stirred up once you take the field.
Jeffrey Simmons kind of felt like it was.
Handoff.
Henry on the run, gets up the middle, and he's going to get 9 yards on the run. 2nd and 9.
In the process, Taylor Britt over there. It's a 9-yard gain. Baltimore-Jacksonville currently in a weather delay. We will send you out to that game when it gets started. Kickoff is now set for 1:25.
What's up, Daniel?
Look how Cincinnati's got 3 big people in the middle trying to take away some lanes against Henry.
Movement, Cincinnati pointing in Tennessee's direction.
Number 75.
They're correct.
5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And that's Dylan Radins, who is in at left guard because Aaron Brewer is stepping in for Ben Jones. They were hoping Jones would return, the heart and soul of this offensive line. The starting center dealing with a concussion. Didn't make it here on game day.
Mike Vrabel, as a head coach, what air?
What's up, Albert? Shout out to you, man.
On the side of keeping guys out if they're coming off concussion. Ben Jones was cleared and practiced on Friday. So he's definitely taking care of his players.
2nd and 6, pitch it, Hilliard.
And Hilliard's going to get 5 yards.
And he goes down.
Shout out to you, Trey. Thanks a lot, man.
By Jermaine Pratt. Ryan Tannehill, we asked him about the 0-2 start. He said, look, it's a resilient group. Outside the building, the sky might be falling, but inside the building, we believe in ourselves. Our guys just don't panic.
And I think we saw that from both of these buildings, didn't we? Both with 0-2 starts. That Wolves howling at the door, and both have righted the ship in a big way. And in Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill, he's looking at this a little bit of redemption game after the playoff game against Cincinnati last year.
Third and 1. Quick throw is caught.
Makes the connection. Traylon Burks emerging here for the Titans. 6'2", 225, 4-yard pickup.
That will be a first down
for Tennessee. So we mentioned it, the change at offensive line. They were hoping to get Jones back. Backs and receivers, of course. Offense features Derrick Henry, but they believe there's more to be had in the pass game with Burks developing, the veteran Robert Woods.
Shout out to you, Gino.
As well, and Austin Hooper, the tight end. From the 31, new set of downs. Tannehill.
Throw is caught. And that'll be another first down.
With the catch.
12 yards for Okongwu.
Hauls it in for 12.
3 straight games he's had a catch of 30 yards or more. So he's
MC Sports, I think the Titans take this today.
Creating big plays. Gets Eli Apple, the corner, turned around. That's a tight end running a route one-on-one with a cornerback. And the tight end winning it in a big way.
Ball is now at the 43 for Tennessee on the move. Cincinnati was driving the ball, had a penalty.
And this is going to be another handoff to Henry. He gets 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 at the 46.
Part of that defensive group for Cincinnati. DJ Reader.
Daniel is pretty good, bro.
His second game returning. Reader had been on IR since September 29th with a knee injury. It's not big name after big name, but it's a good, cohesive group.
Yeah, not big names, but definitely big games. Because the Cincinnati group, they know how to play together. And you mentioned
it's going to be a false start.
They know how to cover for each other in different spots.
3 flags fly before the snap.
Start, number 17, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
I would say that Tannehill has been looking a lot better.
Is that how you warm up the voice? 3 flags fly.
Since the injury.
Yeah.
Flags fly.
Yeah, just tongue twisters. Get you ready.
Try and get it ready to go.
Well, you mentioned it with Tannehill. Look, he lives in that place where he remembers the game. He will hearken back to it. It's not a trigger anymore, but he said it was very raw after
2nd
the
and 12.
Cincinnati and what that meant for him and for the franchise.
Throw incomplete.
DJ Reader up front for Cincinnati.
Well, we know about what DJ Reader does in the run game, but he can provide some push in the pass game as he takes the offensive center, Aaron Brewer, back towards the quarterback and creates enough of an opening to get that big arm up in the air. That wasn't even a hand. He ends up hitting DJ Reader right in the bicep.
Boy, I thought he almost blocked it with his arm.
3rd and 12.
Right
3rd down and 12 for Tennessee. 5 defensive backs here for Cincinnati. Shotgun. Tannehill pats the ball, throws it underneath. A lot of traffic there.
And this is going to be caught on the screen, but short. 4th and 4.
So Tennessee
will lead to
well short.
A punt.
8-yard gain on the catch and run. Titans will punt.
Nice job there by Lou Anarumo, the defense.
French, you did it.
They showed
you did it, French.
A lot of pressure for Ryan Tannehill, then rolled back into just a basic cover 2.
Dan, yeah, after this, we do the Rams and the Chiefs.
Okay, you can have the catch, but you can't have the yardage for a first down, force the punt.
Rookie out of Colorado State, Ryan Stonehouse, is averaging 53 yards per kick. And a net of 44.8. Trent Taylor, the return man.
Kick is off.
No rush. Taylor waiting inside the 10. This one end over
fair
end
catch.
And hauled in
at the
on an angle at the 7. 44-yard kick. Penalty marker. 2 of them, in fact, at the 48 and at the 42.
During the kick, holding number 49, receiving team, 10-yard penalty, first down, timeout.
Joe Bocci is called on the penalty for Cincinnati. And Jones limping after the punt
penalty
formation.
Half the distance.
More first quarter action.
All right, so Bengals get the ball back after the punt. And they'll start their series after this commercial break. After this game, we're doing the Rams and the Chiefs. And then, of course, Sunday Night Football is going to be the Packers and the Eagles. And that is my stream schedule for today. So after this, it's going to be Rams and Chiefs, and then Packers Eagles. Shout out to Immortal coming through with the $10 super chat. Just appreciate all that you do, Jay. Cheers. Thanks a lot, Immortal. Shout out to you. Thanks to the Rich Gang and the family.
Appreciate all that you do, Jay. Cheers. Beer.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support, guys. Ric Flair, where you at? There it is. Yo, I'm so excited. I can't wait till y'all see what we got coming in 2 weeks, yo. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to tell you guys, but I gotta hold it in. It's gonna be a nice little surprise. It's gonna be a little fun thing. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. All right. 7 minutes, 26 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-0. As the Bengals get the ball back. Deshaun Watson next week. Yeah. We'll get to see what Deshaun does against his old team. We will see. It's going to be an interesting game. I'm sure all eyes are going to be on that game. Wouldn't it be wild, though, if the Browns just get blown out by the Texans during that game? That would just be absolutely insane. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Never give up.
It's something close to that, Luta. Something close to that. Something close to it. All right, here we go. First and 10. Hand off. Perine runs up the middle, gets about 3 yards on the play.
Line for a gain of 2.5. Well, our graphics department really wanted to get this in because they went to the trouble to make a Thanksgiving graphic. Both teams started 0-2. Since then, they call that the appetizer, and apparently that wasn't very good for either. But the entrees have been excellent.
I'm still hungry. Yeah, and now you've just increased.
2nd and 8, throw incomplete, no flag.
Higgins out along the sideline.
Higgins was smothered.
NFL Today update and send it to New York. JB.
Hey, Ian, for those who were expecting to see the start of the Baltimore at Jacksonville game, threatening weather conditions there, lightning specifically has delayed the kickoff to 1:25.
Oh, lightning down in Jacksonville, so that game is delayed.
But in the meantime, we take it back to Cincinnati at Tennessee. Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, and Evan Washburn.
All right, JB, this is a rematch.
Shout out to you, Oliver.
Playoff game. Cincinnati was a 4 seed. They knocked off
3rd and 8.
Tennessee 19-16. McPherson.
Pressure coming. Throws incomplete.
Too high for Tyler Boyd.
Shout out to Mark. This will be an official
4th down for the Bengals.
3 and out.
Tennessee will play zone a lot on first
Shout out
and
to you,
second
Mark.
down.
Much love, bro.
On 3rd down, they'll get into their man-to-man coverages. But a lot of teams would mix their man-to-man coverages with extra pressure, bringing extra people. Tennessee, I believe, is 30th, 31st in the league in blitz pressure. So they don't bring extra people a lot. They rely on their front to get to the quarterback.
Kick is off.
Ruffle him in the pocket.
Chrisman's kick sails, bounces at the 37. Scooped up, board off the bounce.
And Titans will bring this back to the 40.
Will have excellent field
We'll
position.
start 1st and 10 there.
A 52-yard kick. Bailey makes the play on special teams.
So, I mean, right, if we're on the official side of things, right, if we're going to, you know, be like the real commentators and that kind of stuff, then yes. It's the first 3 plays of the drive. If there is no first down, that is an official 3 and out. So, for instance, right now the Titans got the ball back. If they go 3 plays without getting a first down, that is an official 3 and out if they don't kick a field goal. If they have to punt it back to their team. That is the official rule of a 3-and-out. So, there you go. All right. Score still 0-0. 6 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first quarter. This is a defensive battle. Going back and forth right now, playing some tennis. And, yeah. Quick commercial break.
Never give up.
Yeah, Daniel. Greek Eclectic Chain Baller Sports. Oh yeah, shout out to you, Greek. What's up, man? What's up, bro?
Never give up.
On Wednesday, first time since being arrested for speeding and driving under the influence after Tennessee's win over Green Bay. Downing spoke publicly, calling it devastating to have brought negative attention to the team and his family.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
To his team to focus on leading this offense, guys. Mike Vrabel did not discipline Downing, but said the team will await any resolution from the NFL. And
throw is too low. Incomplete to Woods.
And he told us he has not heard anything from the
threw
league
it at his feet.
Timeline for any
throw it in his chest. Ryan, what are you doing? Throw it in his chest.
Right now, fellas.
Yep, that's where it stands right now. That was after the victory over Green Bay when the team returned to Tennessee. So in the early morning hours, Friday morning, here locally.
I think everyone fortunate, no one hurt. That's the biggest thing I take away from it. Everything
second and 10.
All out, discipline will take place, but no one hurt, thankfully.
Downing in his second year as the OC for Tennessee.
Throwing the screen to Henry. He gets a little bit of space.
And a bunch of tacklers.
Maybe a yard. 3rd and 9.
Henry to a gain of 1. Von Bell and B.J. Hill leading the charge for Cincinnati.
And notice how you put in there B.J. Hill. That's a defensive lineman. Recognizing what was going on the play and getting out there in pursuit and being able to help run down Derrick Henry. Excellent job of recognition by number 92 in white, B.J. Hill. Defensive tackle. Oh, no. That's not a real pass, but that's a screen. Let me get out there. And that he did as there's Lou Anarumo, defensive coordinator of Cincinnati.
So 3rd and 9.
4th year on the job, formerly with the Giants and Miami. This is a 3rd and 9 for Tennessee. Offense is taking a little while to get going here in the opening quarter. Down to 5:43.
And that's a jump on the defense.
On the right side of the Cincinnati line.
Vehicle zone infraction number 91, defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Well, so 3rd and 4 now after the 5-yard penalty.
2 sacks last week in that victory over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he wasn't alone. He brought Cam Sample, number 96, with him. But as
Aaron Rodgers looking to come to the Titans.
Big help for Tennessee. Todd Downing goes into a different playbook now.
That'll be interesting.
Instead of a 3rd and 9, what do we have to do? Protect the quarterback, have him do a little bit deeper drop. Now at 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, you can be a little bit quicker getting the ball in your quarterback's hands.
Hilliard in the backfield. 3rd down and 4 for Tennessee. Just across the 45.
Low snap.
Low snap.
Tannehill looking, throws.
Too high.
Too high, incomplete.
The 10-year veteran.
This will be another
Titans
punt.
Will punt once again.
Really good job of coverage there by Cincinnati in terms of showing what looked like pressure.
Oliver, still too early, man.
Ryan Tannehill
way too early.
Turned out to be a 3-man rush. And Jesse Bates looked like he was coming.
Got to get a little closer to
coverage and took away the primary
week 16, week 15 even, to really start shaping this thing.
Was a punter at Stanford. His uncle John was a punter at USC. His uncle Jeff was a punter at Washington State.
Punt is off.
Yeah, he's got cousin in Missouri punting as well.
And that one ends up in the end zone. So out to the 20-yard line. A flag thrown, though, at the 47 on Cincinnati's side of the field.
Number 51, return team, 10-yard penalty, first down.
And it's
right, Vegas
Bailey,
knew.
so
Vegas always knows.
Punt, net of
1 point
34,
spread.
The penalty is going to hurt Cincinnati.
Hey, come on.
Come back in a moment.
Quick commercial break. Yeah, Vegas always knows. All this back and forth, 1 point game. Is what it is, though.
Look on the bright side, I'm taking it high. Look in the bright light, I'm losing my sight. I'm keeping it burning, I'm hotter than ice. I'm climbing the high rise, I'm sick of this hype.
Yeah, Jamar Chase is still out.
I'm sticking my fingers and won't drop. I'm bringing the heat and I can't stop.
Did you just send it, Luta? I haven't had a chance to check yet. If so, I'll check it during halftime. All right, guys. Score is 0-0. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Bengals got the ball back. We'll see if they can score. We'll see if they can do something on this series. It's not like they've had the ball 3 times already. Yeah, Lutz, I'll check into it again. I get so many emails now; it's so wild. I have to decipher through all the spam and the real emails because now the spam's coming through and it's just crazy. But yeah, I'll check it out.
And this is something that Zach Taylor noticed on film. Tennessee.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Based on their kickoff and their punt units, open up, putting pressure defensively on you.
Burrow throws.
Dump off to Perine.
Perine gets maybe a yard on the catch.
Out of bounds after the gain of 2. Kevin Byard the hit. JB and Nate, NFL Today update.
Miami strong in the red zone.
That's right. Tua Tagovailoa buying time like he's shopping for a watch, and he's going to find his tight end Durham Smythe for the touchdown. Miami Dolphins all over the Texans right now, 10-0.
10-0, Dolphins, Texans.
Yeah, I would say that's going to be multiple Rolexes.
Yeah, that's going to be a high-level watch.
Shout out to Bourbon Kings of Nashville for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. As Burrow goes down, he gets sacked. That is a loss of 4 yards.
Mario Edwards Jr.
Sacked by Walker.
Supplying the heat.
And
what's up, David?
Times in the divisional game, the one thing the Titans didn't get, a takeaway. And they've talked about that the entire offseason. Yes, we still want to affect him in the pocket. But in this ball game, if we get to him, how can we shape
3rd
the
and
ball
14.
free? They've got field position
for the
in their
Bengals.
favor. They want to get a takeaway soon.
3rd down and 14.
Snap is off. Thrown high, caught.
Hooks a pass high to Hurst.
And Hurst goes nowhere.
David Long Jr. all over it. No gain.
And this will
play.
be a 3-and-out.
Back to how you set up this series, Ian. Tennessee for the second test.
I'm good, doing good, David. How are you, man?
Cincinnati behind their own 20-yard line, inside their 15. And then the defense jumped up, gave them 3 excellent plays, kept them pinned down Tennessee winning the field position battle in the early going, even as the offenses work to get on track.
So it's Chrisman now.
Kick is off.
A wobbler, C.J. Board. Juggled it for a moment from the 38. Stop and go.
Tries to get around the edge. And gets back to about the 46.
And a 9-yard return.
What's up, Kenny?
Flipping the field is
shout out to you, man.
Tennessee so far. No score here in the first.
What's fun?
Mark's like, all right, Jay, that was a real 3-and-out. I'm just triggering moment. No, it's a real 3-and-out. They just haven't been able to move the ball. It's crazy. It's like, did they make it first down? All right, they didn't. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It reminds me of the video in that girl when she was watching the dude put like the blocks into like the little thing where it was like the circle into like the circle and the triangle into the triangle, and she was like freaking out because he kept putting each piece into like the squares. There's like the square slot. It was so funny. It's just like that. She was so triggered.
Emotional damage.
What's up, Brandon? Shout out to you, man. How you doing? All right, so Titans get the ball back. Score is still 0-0 as nobody has been able to get anywhere near a chance to score. So, yeah, that's where we are. That is where we are right now. Rooting for Aaron Rodgers today. But why?
On CBS.
I feel like it's going to be a great game, for sure.
Texas A&M jumping them.
Henry is slammed down.
And Henry goes nowhere, loses a yard on the run. 2nd and 11.
And some words exchanged as well.
Some bickering going back and forth.
And the Bengals defenders.
You're not King Henry. Yes, I am. No, you're Prince.
For Cincinnati. Logan Wilson as well.
Real carryover from the divisional championship game. And this Cincinnati team, you're going to see a lot of people on the line of scrimmage or within a yard or two of the
Oliver
football.
Ty's favorite player right now, or like ever?
Poses a threat. How many people can they get there to keep eyes on him?
2nd 11.
Hilliard sets up in the slot.
Another low snap. Throw is caught. Hilliard gets 6 yards on the play.
Dontrell Hilliard now in his 5th year in the NFL, previously with Cleveland and Houston. Good quickness, but
Ever.
attitude.
I'm going to go Joe Montana.
New England run for over 100 yards in a ball game. He and Deontay Foreman filling in nicely for Henry. But how about that? Let's go back to that first down play by Logan Wilson. What did it do? Took Derrick Henry
3rd and 5.
out of the mix for Tennessee when you get into long yardage on 2nd and 3rd down. Not even on the field here.
What's up, John?
3 carries, 11 yards. 3rd down.
Now Gabe Davis. Quick throw, caught. This is a first down. Hooper gets 8 yards on the catch.
A nice connection. Hooper in his first year with the Titans after stints with Atlanta and Cleveland.
Yeah, really starting to come on late. I think many people thought
MC Sports, I think the Titans take this.
One thing Austin Hooper does is he connects really well with his quarterbacks. When he was in Atlanta, He darn near went on vacation with Matt Ryan to make sure that he hung out with him. When he went to Cleveland, he did the same thing with Baker Mayfield.
First and 10.
The same type of relationship here with Ryan Tannehill.
Titans are on the move. New set of downs to work with at the 41.
Toss to Henry. And he goes nowhere. The Bengals have found a way to stop this run, which is really interesting because
when we talked to Jesse Bates, we asked him about the stiff arm.
I would have thought
Henry. He said, yeah, we watch
Henry would be breaking big runs in this game, and we've not seen that yet.
We're playing Tennessee, but just in general to remind each other.
Second and 9 at the 41.
Something that's talked about though in the film room, in the locker room. Don't get stiff armed by Derrick Henry.
Yeah, you don't want to become that person who becomes a meme, a poster on TV. But the second thing he said was, if he does get a good stiff arm in, it usually means he's activated. He gets rolling. He's liable to go for 200 then. We're trying to avoid that.
Second and 9.
Play action.
Fake it.
Tannehill throws. Incomplete.
Sprawling attempt by Traylon Burks.
3rd and 9.
The first round pick from Arkansas. Couldn't haul it in.
And how much did Hendrickson affect this play? Trey Hendrickson, the pass rusher. Because I'm not sure that Tannehill was able to get everything he wanted on this throw. And I think it was because of Trey Hendrickson. He had what he wanted in terms of receiver downfield.
I always say if the ball hits your hands,
I think it's because of that.
You should have caught it. And that was a pass he should have caught.
And Ryan Tannehill not able to fully step into that throw.
3rd down and 9. Cincinnati trying to stop Tennessee once again. Nickel package here for the Bengals. Down to 22 seconds to go in the first.
Tannehill throws to the middle, caught.
Complete. Westbrook-Ikhine.
And that is Westbrook-Ikhine getting the first down. Finally, inside the 16.
Beautiful job getting into the seam. And watch the body control and the adjustment. Westbrook-Ikhine coming all the way back to make the catch.
The first quarter.
All right.
And that's how this first quarter will end. Tennessee is threatening as we get you ready for the second quarter. Rematch from the divisional round. The Bengals and the Titans today from Nashville on CBS.
All right, there it is, guys. Quick commercial break. End of the first quarter. Score is 0-0. Cincinnati is final. I'm sorry. The Titans are finally in the Cincinnati territory to score. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 16 when we come back. Shout out to EMC Sports. Is that doing that? That's weird. All right. Back at it.
First quarter, but Tennessee is now on the verge of getting on the board. Tannehill, 7 of 11 for 64 yards. Once again, spreading it around, Charles. 6 different receivers caught a pass for the Titans in that opening quarter.
And when you get ready for Tennessee, you want to take away Derrick Henry as much as you can and tell Ryan Tannehill, you're the one.
What's up, Robert? Shout out to you, man.
And here in the early going, he's accepting the challenge.
Operating from the gun.
Look how Cincinnati again has it all mugged up there.
Tannehill
throws. It was bobbled.
Jeff Swain, very dangerous.
It could have been picked off. It was in the air any longer.
Yeah, I don't think he had both eyes on the football. I think he had one eye on the football and one eye on the defenders, and that's why the ball goes through his hands. That ball's right there. A little bit on the high side. Got a chance to catch that one, and they need to make those plays when they can. Cincinnati trying to take away Henry.
2nd and 10.
Daring you to throw it. They take advantage of those opportunities.
Robert had the Titans.
Single setback.
Another handoff. Henry goes nowhere, running into that Bengals wall.
That's a gain of 1.
3rd and 9.
Hubbard, first man to greet him. Mike Hilton helps to finish off the tackle.
And Hubbard has really increased his play, always known as a terrific run defender.
Shout out to Esam.
A better pass rusher and technician in that aspect of the game as well. But right there, reverted to his roots. Burrows inside and slows down Derrick Henry and lets Hilton do the cleanup.
The league average for yards per carry this season, 4.48. That's the highest in league history. So we've seen teams very successful running the football this year, not just the ones that you expect.
Pressure coming, throws.
Nobody home.
Incomplete, no flags. This will lead to a field goal.
And it's 4th down.
Hopefully.
Good job by Apple kind of being there and not letting.
Shout out to you, Philip. Hope your Thanksgiving was good as well, man.
Apple wearing number 20 in white. Watch him downfield.
What's up, Alonzo?
Says, nope, you're not crossing in front of me there. Doesn't impede him, just has a little bit of contact to slow him up on the route.
Veteran Randy Bullock is out with a right calf injury, so the NFL debut of Caleb Shudak.
So Caleb's going to kick the field goal. It is up, and it is good. And finally, we have some points on the board. Titans score with a field goal, 3-0. 14 minutes, 6 seconds left in the second quarter here as we take a quick commercial break. All right. Philip, what about those Bills? Yeah, man. Special teams matter. This might be a field goal game, to be honest. This might be a field goal game. Might see multiple field goals, and then someone may come through, throw one touchdown. This might be that game. We shall see. Vegas said 1-point game, so it'll be interesting. Fortnite lover, what website are you watching the game on? YouTube TV. Shout out to Taylor and NPC Kicks for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Finally, a drive that didn't end in a 3-and-out. Shout out to my basketball fans. Did y'all see Russell Westbrook's face yesterday? Zach Collins' foul was crazy.
3-0 lead for the Tennessee Titans. They've been outstanding front runners over the last few years. They score first. They normally win.
All right, here we go.
Things down, shut things down. You know who loves that stat? Our coach.
Kick is off.
Very proud of his stat in Pittsburgh of taking leads and shutting it down.
Loud pack. It was crazy. I was like, wow. I don't think I've ever seen well, I take that back. I've seen some really crazy stuff in the 90s, but recently, well, I don't think I've seen nothing like that. Well, no, I take that back. The George, when Paul George broke his leg, that was pretty brutal. So yeah, we've seen some things over the years, but nothing recently. Handoff, and this is going to be a run for Perine for 5 yards.
Carries across the 30-yard line, hit by Kevin Byard on the play. Stepping in for the injured Joe Mixon today, out with a concussion. They like the skill set of Perine. Zach Taylor, when we asked him about him, he said he's a glue guy. His trust level in him is very high. Tremendous blocker.
We're at dead 50% on the votes. 551 votes. 50-50.
Cincinnati's evolved into a pass-first team.
Wow.
Joe Burrow controlling things, but when they do run the ball, they want to be efficient.
2nd and 5.
5 yards is efficient running.
Another handoff. First down for Perine. He gets 9 yards on the carry.
Burrow said he's so trustworthy. You always know what you're going to get.
What's up, T. Houston? What's up, Wendy?
He deserves this chance. He's worked hard and believes he's capable of performing at a high level.
Not like he doesn't know how to carry the football. Go back to his days at Oklahoma.
Yeah, Albert, that Paul George injury was wicked.
That was against Kansas.
Remember like it was yesterday. Watched it live, too.
It's been a while since he's been in the NFL.
Pressure coming. Burrow throws. That's caught.
It's hauled in by Hurst.
Hurst for 29 yards. Ric Flair, where you at?
Things that he dreamed of doing in Baltimore and Atlanta, he's now doing for the Bengals.
Terrific catch, but look at the block right there. Perine coming over to help out. So he does it all that way. And then as you
nice
noted,
throw from Burrow.
Hurst has found his home. He's
On
found
the
his
money.
niche in Cincinnati. And they really trust
Isam,
him.
I think that the Titans
Zach
take
Taylor was
this.
talking about. Not just the catch, but the yards after the catch to make that a
1st and 10.
pickup.
So a first down at the 32 of Tennessee. Hand to Perine.
Hand off to Perine. He gets 4 yards on the carry. Shout out to Tanner Cayenne coming through with the $5 super chat.
Say 3 and out one more time. Ref. Pulp Fiction.
Say 3 and out one more time. Shout out to you, Tanner. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support. That's one of my that's actually my top 10 movies, Pulp Fiction. Shout out to you, Tanner. Thanks a lot, man. Classic right there. Burrow throws, caught. No, it's dropped. Higgins had it in his hand, couldn't bring it in.
Higgins this season has had his highest percentage of catches to target. 70% of his
I actually just watched
the best in his career.
The Hateful Eight last night. I love that movie.
He was going to catch that one and go on to get
Quentin Tarantino is a great director, man.
From the expected big hit coming his way, looked like 53. Dylan Cole was bearing down on him.
So it sets up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Look how they use Hurst. 88. He's not just your normal tight end. He's split all the way out, top of the screen like a wide receiver.
Send him in motion. On
Pressure
down,
coming,
drop.
throws, dropped.
He tried to hit Hurst on the crosser.
Broken up, and this is going to lead to 4th and 6.
For Cincinnati.
That play was designed for
and we'll see a field goal coming up.
Send it down to Evan.
Well, and you mentioned on the top, this is a gusty day in Nashville, and this is the direction where you might get the benefit of the win, but it's
shout out to Jesse Lee and I Like Trains 247 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Really? Well, this one's going to be 47.
That's it.
47-yard field goal coming up by McPherson.
He's got a bunch of nicknames.
Evan kicks, and that is good. And we have a tie ball game, 3-3. As field goals are the action right now. This is what's in play as we head to a commercial break. 11 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. in our tie ball game here. Shout out to Super Intest Minecraft player for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Look on the bright side, I'm taking it high. Look in the bright light, I'm losing my sight. I'm keeping it burning, I'm hotter than ice. I'm climbing the high rise, I'm sick of this hype.
Philip, I didn't watch it. It's almost halftime. Russell Wilson has 10 passing yards. Wait, what? Russell Wilson has 10 passing yards and it's almost halftime? Wow. Come on, yo. Hold on. We gotta see what's going on over here. Three to 10. Look at these stats. Russell Wilson is 4 for 5 with 10 yards. What? Wow. He's doing worse. He's doing worse than Zach Wilson. I want to hear that press conference when this game is over if he doesn't have it like over 100 yards. I want to hear like the reporter ask him the same question. Did you think you let your defense down? And I want to hear his response. I want to know if he's going to say no. I swear I want to hear that press conference. I'm going to be on the lookout for it. I promise you I will.
Off matchups, all of those things. You're exactly right. This rivalry has been renewed.
And hard physical styles. There's a mutual respect between the two teams.
Brian Callahan, offense coordinator for Cincinnati, told me that Tennessee might as well be in the AFC North. They are an AFC North team.
Broncos, let's cry.
That's saying with big respect.
Touchback coming out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals and Titans are
all right, so Titans get the ball back. They'll have it at their 25. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
In the absence of Jamar Chase, the hope was to get him back this week. He practiced a bit, but ultimately they're very comfortable with where they are and how they handled it. He wants to play, and Taylor said he will play, just not today.
And that's a smart move, I think, by Cincinnati. Zach Taylor and their medical staff give them at least one more week
Browns
to try
are somehow
and get right,
winning
because they have big hopes down the stretch as a team that should be in the mix for a playoff spot.
Okonkwo, the motion man, fake it to Henry.
Tannehill looking around, throws on the screen to Henry. He gets it going, still going. Got a blocker, gets to the 40, the 30, the 20, still going, and he loses the ball, but it goes into the end zone. That's still a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Are you kidding me?
Just like they drew it up. Traylon Burks.
Wow. Credit Traylon Burks with the touchdown after Henry dropped it at the 1.
It's a play that takes place in multiple parts. Derrick Henry, he gets bottled up in traffic first. So Brian Tannehill has to wait.
So credit Henry with 68 yards, fumble recovered by Burks, and he gets the touchdown.
He ends up following the football, and because of his hustle following the play,
I would be so mad right now if I was Henry. Like, could you imagine? That's like you're doing all the work, and you only get half the credit. You did all the work, but you only get half the credit. Someone else takes full credit for your project. Oh man. Someone is so mad about that parlay right now, or that bet. They needed that touchdown.
We're back in 30 seconds after this.
You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Well, there it is. Titans touchdown. Fumble recovery by Burks after the 69-yard run by Henry. And that's going to make your score 10 to 3. Obviously, after the extra point is good. That was wild. It was a great run, great blocking. It couldn't have been any better. And then it gets stripped out at the end. Shout out to Junior Odom for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. You did all the work, but you got plagiarized. Oh, wow.
Resulted in a touchdown, just not in the most orthodox of manners.
And 2 things come to mind. First, how apt was it that Traylon Burks?
What's up, Robert?
Yep, living up to his name.
But
shout out to you, man.
And the offensive staff of Tennessee, knowing that they're going to face those stacked boxes with Derrick Henry, what ways can we go against them on first down?
Kick is
we're not
off.
Running into a brick wall with every snap. That was creative play call.
Taken at the 10.
Returnable for Williams at the 11.
And Williams gets to about the 14. I'm sorry, 24.
Well, check out the new Paramount.
Shout out to Lucy West for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Lucy. Welcome to the channel.
On Paramount Plus.
I know Nate Burleson's in it.
Yeah.
Jim Nance, Tony
Shout out to you,
Romo,
Mr. French.
You're getting all the plugs. Did you go on IMDb?
No. There might
Oh,
be
man.
voice in it you might recognize.
Really?
Not going to say who. I'm going to let you guess on that.
This sounds like a humble...
Oh, heck, it was me. Yeah, it was me. I'm just going to do it. Right?
All right, 1st and 10 for the Bengals.
You don't even know.
Unless I got Kevin Costner.
You might have.
Right? I might have got to put on
Quick
the
throw to Hurst.
Here's hoping.
Gets a little bit of space, gets pushed out of bounds.
Here's the yards after the catch by Hurst. Cincinnati trying to answer after the touchdown by Tennessee, the first of Traylon Burks' career. I'm sure that's exactly how he envisioned his first NFL touchdown.
Robert, I had the Titans winning this.
Like, the way it's going to happen is
penalty marker on the play.
I'm going to chase down a play and fall on the ball in the end zone.
Pass interference, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
There's 2 of those, right?
Yes.
Offensive interference against Cincinnati. The first one, they were trying to create a pick rub route type of a deal and got caught with Chris Evans. That was on their first drive of the ball game.
We hear this term all the time that a team takes on the personality of its head coach.
Pass interference was on number 85.
It was T. Higgins with the PI. I'm not sure there's a better example.
So T. Higgins
of
was
that
hit
theory than the
for
Tennessee Titans.
Offensive pass interference.
I would agree with that, and not only that.
This will lead to a 1st and 20.
Top 5 coaches in this league.
Agreed.
Absolutely no question about it in my mind.
Handoff, Perine gets a yard.
And none of that worked for Perine.
2nd and 19.
Bud Dupree read it perfectly. It's a gain of 1.
And Bud Dupree, since he's come over for Tennessee from Pittsburgh, has had to battle to get going with it from a knee injury. He's had other assorted injuries here, and he's actually playing with a real chip on his shoulder. He wants to justify that Bud Dupree who signed the big contract that came over from Pittsburgh. Because remember, a lot of people said, well, Bud Dupree benefited from being on the other side of T.J. Watt. He wants to show he can get home.
Shout out to you, Justin.
And make those types of big plays.
Pressure coming. Throw is caught.
Is handled by Irwin. And the question, was he inbounds? He was not.
He was not in bounds. Scratch the catch. Incomplete.
Trent Irwin, who's been a practice squad guy, has just hung around.
It'll be 3rd and 19.
To make sure that he was going to be a part of this thing. He's become a productive member of this wide receiving corps. Just couldn't get inbounds.
He essentially said to Zach Taylor, I'm not leaving. So you might as well find a uniform for me, find me a spot. And he's turned into a nice receiver for them. Zach Taylor not agreeing with that call. But you notice who was on the spot again for Tennessee? Trey Avery, the undrafted rookie free agent out of Rutgers. Nice tight coverage again.
This is now 3rd and 19. Dime package.
Throw caught.
Underneath, Trent Taylor.
And Taylor
Tennessee
gets about 8 yards. This will be 4th and 11.
David Long
and will lead to a punt.
It's a gain of 8. Bengals will punt.
Tennessee winning the early downs, winning first down, winning second down, putting them in the 3rd and long so they can do exactly as you described. Play zone, face the quarterback, you throw it underneath, rally to the football, and put the runner on the ground.
C.J. Board, the return man. Chrisman, the first-year punter from Ohio State.
It's a return ball.
Taken at the 18.
Nicely handled at the 20. Board
And gets just past the 31 as the Titans will take over 1st and 10.
Michael J. Thomas, the play on special teams. It's 10-3, Titans.
How are we still stuck at 50% on the poll? 616 votes. 50-50. Wow. All right. Hair pulling. I mean, I guess it will make sense. Tickle fight rules. No tickle fighting on the field. Robert says, what kind of music is this? The royalty-free kind that is paid for, so I don't have to deal with YouTube's issues. That's what kind. All right, back to it.
Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch, Tuesday, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. First down from the 31-yard line. Tennessee playing with a lead, 10-3.
Handoff to Henry. He's going to lose 2 yards in the run.
Of the Bengals.
2nd and 12 at the 29. This run game has not been working for the Titans.
They go to the screen pass and he finds nothing but open grass until Cam Taylor-Britt knocked it out of his arms. And Traylon Burks.
French, it's a mixture of both. I've got to plan through Upbeat, and obviously, you know, I produce. So
Tennessee holds the lead. It becomes much more of a factor in the second half as they try and close this game out.
2nd and 11. Handoff. Henry goes nowhere again. Gets maybe a yard or two.
Trey Hendrickson sticks his nose in there. It's a gain of 2.
His long carry in the divisional playoff game last year against Cincinnati, 9 yards. So they're just not letting him really get going to get those explosive runs, the shredded defense. But this Tennessee offensive front, they take a lot of pride in staying with it and eventually trying to carve just enough of a hole, because if he can break through that first gap, there's a lot of room behind the initial wave of Cincinnati Bengals defenders.
Hassan Haskins.
Thanks a lot, Robert. Shout out to you, man.
This is a 3rd and 9 with under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Play clock winding down.
Salute to service. 3rd and 9. Pressure comes. That is caught, but he dropped it.
Looked like Burks had timed it
4th and 9. This will lead to a punt.
Dax Hill was coming after the quarterback.
And I think Eli Apple timed it well at the end of it. Here's Dax Hill, as you noted, the rookie getting right in Tannehill's face, and then right at the end, it looks like it's going to be a completion. There's Hill forcing the play. I think Eli
got to bring that in, man. You got to bring it in. Kick is off.
Stonehouse with Taylor back there.
Taken at the 15.
Taylor
Taylor gets to about the 27. There is a flag down.
28-yard line with a penalty marker on the play. 53-yard punt, a 13-yard return. Joe Jones, who was banged up earlier, got down there on special teams. Tennessee with a 10-3 advantage, 7:29 left to go in the second quarter. 5 penalties so far against Cincinnati, 2 on Tennessee.
During the kick, personal foul, illegal block out of bounds, number 33 of the return team.
Illegal block out of bounds.
Distance to the goal, first down.
That's Trey Flowers.
That's their 3rd penalty on punt returns. And what does it do? It keeps backing them up. So going back to the point you made a few series ago about how Tennessee flips the field and takes possession of field position, they're going to do it again, and there's a penalty. Because he's out of bounds. Now he's got to reestablish and come. He can't really run down the sideline. He's got to reestablish and get back as fast as he can into the field of play.
So this would be 1st and 10 here at the Bengals 8.
Huge advantage starting Cincinnati inside their own 10.
The line of scrimmage is the 8.
Pressure comes, drop.
Catch made.
It was caught.
After the grab.
And he's going to get 32 yards
Fired and Fulton
on the
there
catch.
Defensively, it's a
Get down to the 40.
Catch and run for Samaje Perine.
So the big running backs going to other means. Perine had a big game last week in Pittsburgh. 3 touchdown catches in that game, so we know he's more than capable. But Tennessee with a big advantage there, starting them at their own 8-yard line, and Perine erased that advantage with 1 snap.
And Perine was a high school track star growing up in Pflugerville, Texas.
For the toss.
Travion Williams gets his crack
As
at
Williams
it.
gets 2 yards on the run.
3-yard pickup.
2nd and 8 at the 42.
4th-year running back from Texas A&M. We're down to 6:40 and counting left in this first half. Cincinnati going against a very good Tennessee team, and then you look at their schedule.
What's
They're
up, Tall?
playing potential playoff teams nearly every week, other than
SaberX
Cleveland,
Gaming. I think the
which is
Titans
coming
take
up in
this.
2 weeks. Their opponents are
2nd and 8.
winning teams. Third
Pressure
toughest
coming.
remaining schedule in
Joe
the league.
looking around. Can't find anybody. Takes off.
Will run and slide.
And he slides for 4 yards.
Once he got a look at Bud Dupree, he wasn't going to force it any more than he had to. 4-yard pickup.
That's really good coverage by Tennessee to turn Burrow into a runner, because he had time. Let's pick up right here, Travion Williams. But look at the coverage downfield. Everyone matched up. That's why Burrow had to pull the ball down and take off.
3rd and 4.
Because he had time, because his team gave it to him. Travion Williams stepping up and picking up the blitzer.
Cincinnati has taken the collar on 3rd down conversions. They're 0 of 5.
Look at where Perine's located, stepping all the way up in anticipation of the blitz.
Burrow lets it fly.
Throw is
First
caught.
down. Hayden Hurst.
Hurst for 12 yards.
Go down on first contact.
It's at least 5 yards after contact.
14 yards overall. Hayden Hurst told us a couple of days into training camp he could sense this was going to be a really good fit.
SaberX, let me see what you got.
Boy, did his sense pay off. Look at the first contact there, and then look at the number of blue shirts trying to get him on the ground as he keeps moving him forward. And he said, that's what I'm talking about. Get it in my hands. I'll get you a little bit extra.
Former baseball standout, drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was a pitcher, pitched for 2 years in the minor leagues. He says it feels like a lifetime ago. Burrow on first down.
Burrow.
Out of the pocket.
He's going to keep it and run. Still going. Gets to about the 28.
The 30-yard line. It's another
13-yard run.
13-yard run for Joe Burrow. Down to Evan Washburn.
And you guys have touched on Hurst's journey, and he was pretty clear with us. He lost the love for football last year playing for Atlanta. I mean, he said it's all about opportunity, whether it was in Baltimore and then Atlanta, it kind of came to a head.
Said he lost the love for football.
Completely shifted in Cincinnati, guys, and you see it on the field, the passion that he plays with.
Yeah, the lack of playing time, the lack of a defined role for him in Atlanta made it difficult. Here, doesn't have that issue at all.
Dump off.
Ooh, big hit. And that's going to be a loss of 5 yards on Perine. Titans defense stepping up.
2nd
and 15.
Today, Kevin Byard, Jeffrey Simmons, they were chopping it up. What did Jeffrey Simmons say he wanted to do each and every week in Tampa? He wanted to go out and take people out. He did on that play. Watch the big man working inside. There he is working, and then bam. He did tell Kevin Byard that's his pleasure playing on Sunday. There it was in evidence.
Simmons has emerged as a leader for this team and highly productive. 2nd and 14.
Pressure coming. Throw is caught by Hurst as he hurdles. Gets about 3 yards on the catch. 3rd and 12.
Pumped up. We asked him about Joe Burrow. He said the guy doesn't get fazed by anything. We called him a killer.
Yeah, that was my favorite part.
But he's an easygoing guy and great to hang with.
Yeah, I like how you finish with easygoing guy, great to hang with. I heard killer.
Poll still stands at 50% with 676 votes.
That's exactly what Joe Burrow is.
3rd and 12. Pressure coming. Time. Joe gets out of trouble. Throws it. That's caught.
It's caught. Trevion Williams, he led him perfectly.
And Williams gets 24 yards on the catch. This will be 1st and goal at the Titans 7.
Joe Burrow delivers downfield. 24 yards.
And as he exited the pocket, something Shane Bowen, the defense coordinator of Tennessee, said to me,
wide open,
echoed through my head. If he gets outside the pocket, he kills you. And once he got outside in the pocket, was able to find Trevion Williams. And how about the presence of mind of Williams?
Pick 6 and touchdown. Wow.
Down. He had not been touched down, got up and got additional yardage.
I mean, they're playing the Texans, right?
Excellent job by Burrow. Good thought process by Trevion Williams.
Right.
Pass may have been a little high because
otherwise he walks in.
There would have been space in front of him, but all things considered, getting out of the pocket and making it happen for Cincinnati. This drive remains alive. 2 minutes to play, first half.
So lead us down to the 2-minute warning as the Bengals are threatening to score now. 1st and goal at the Titans 7. Scores 3-10. Quick commercial break. What's up, Michelle?
Never give up.
Saber X, is this really you? Shout out to you, man. You know, just want to tell you to be careful, you know, with you being a child here on YouTube, man. So I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. So you're in a sports stream, right? You do gaming. You're gonna want to try to network and find subscribers on gaming streams, right? We definitely have a mixed crowd, but I'll say the majority of the people who are on these streams, they're here for sports. They're not really here for gaming. So you're probably gonna want to find a gaming stream to network and try to promote your channel. Much love to you though, bro. I'm glad to see you got some stuff going on. You found a little niche here. So, you know, I wish you the best.
Report, JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher, latest NFL scores and highlights, all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report.
Tonight, Cincinnati going to show power set, bringing on Hakeem Adeniji, number 77.
All right, 1st and goal.
And number 17, Stanley Morgan in the game at wide receiver, one of their better blockers.
Burrow has hit on his last 6 passes. Perine in the backfield. They give it to him.
Perine gets it, keeps running, still on his feet. That's a touchdown. What?
Cincinnati knew exactly what they wanted to do. And they
Perine, 7-yard run leads to the touchdown.
So Volson, 67 from left guard, pulls to right side. Adeniji, 77, brought into the game to provide extra blocking, does exactly that, and carries Kevin Byard all the way across the goal line with Samaje Perine. Everyone scored on that play for Cincinnati.
Titans came in number 2 against the run, allowing 82.2 yards per game. San Francisco number 1 in that category.
Extra point is
right
good.
Down the middle for McPherson. We are tied at 10, a 9-play, 92-yard drive. Penalty marker on the play. Joshua Kalu on special teams. May have been offsides, and that's why they're going to have a little chat with Zach Taylor.
There is a flag here.
Number 28 of the defense was lined up in the neutral zone. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
We'll come back in 30 seconds after this from State Farm.
All right, tie ball game. Let's take a quick little commercial break here. Minute 55 left as the Titans will get the ball back before the half. What's up, Mary? Pretty good, Robert. How about yours, man?
McPherson drives it.
It's going to be a fair.
So off the penalty, they'll just
touchback here.
Same approach that they would have taken. Kick it through the
Titans.
back of the end
They'll
zone.
start at their 25.
And the Titans have 3 timeouts to work with. 1:55 on the clock.
Reflection. What's up, man? Shout out to the Bills Mafia.
And we keep coming back to last year.
Devontae, what up?
Playoff. It goes wrong for Ryan Tannehill, the tough offseason, all those things that went with it. He certainly looks comfortable to me out there today, Ian. In full control.
1st and 10.
Throwing the ball well. I don't feel the effects of that game on him here today.
Dontrell Hilliard in there with 1:55 on the clock. Tannehill to throw.
Pressure coming. Ryan throws. That's caught. Westbrook Akine gets it. Big first down.
Mike Hilton back there defensively. That covers 19 yards.
Way to stay poised in the pocket.
Loud pack. Yeah, that's not weird at all, right? That's not weird at all.
On the second look.
Another handoff. Big run up the middle. Hilliard gets it to go 11-yard run.
Tennessee has all 3
Tennessee's running game is now opening things up.
After the gain of 11, they're quickly in Cincinnati territory. Hilliard stays in there.
Another quick throw to the middle. That's caught. Hooper gets 10 yards, just approaching field goal territory.
That's good for 10.
A lot of ways right now is just the point guard distributing the guys posted up in good spots to score.
Caught on the screen. There is a flag. This may come back for holding.
Chopped down at the 25. Penalty marker back at the 36.
Holding. Number 75. Offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
1st and 20. It'll send them back to the 44.
Second penalty of the ball game. Ends up starting today because Ben Jones can't go at center. Aaron Brewer, the normal left guard, goes there. And Raidens with the hold inside.
Titans get the ball after the half.
Tempo going. And this stops things in its tracks with 53 seconds to play in the first half. Henry watching from the sideline. 1st and 20. Haskins now in there, rotating with Hilliard.
Pass high, caught.
Gets to Hooper.
Hooper gets just to the field goal target line.
47 seconds left.
47 seconds.
Timeout, Tennessee. A 30-second timeout.
Really good focus by Hooper. As you detected, there's the ball tipped inside, and Hooper stays with it, elevates, and pulls it in for the reception. Another pass batted at the line of scrimmage, but this one turns into a completion.
I think OBJ is going to the Cowboys. I'm almost certain of it.
Him back for so many different reasons, aren't they?
Almost.
Run stopping is the first thing we think of, but that interior push, even if he can't get a sack.
You heard it here first. OBJ to the Cowboys.
With them trying to throw the football down the middle.
Verizon halftime report coming up. JB and the gang. Scores, highlights on the Verizon halftime.
Second and 8.
Second down and 8. Henry not a part of this drive for Tennessee. Tannehill from the gun.
Quick throw, caught on the screen.
To Westbrook Akine.
Westbrook Akine gets 4 yards.
After a gain of 3 by Von Bell, the safety. So they'll call their second timeout with 41 seconds on the clock. A little more on Ryan Tannehill. He was very honest in our meetings with the Tennessee Titans about the playoff loss, the scar. You see it, but it doesn't necessarily hurt the same. And he called it a wound. Yeah. Feels like we've healed from that wound. Wasn't a fast process, got through it, but it took some time for Tannehill.
And I'm glad he was able to speak out about it and be supported. You go back 10 years, quarterbacks wouldn't have said that after a ball game.
Yep.
What's up, Electric? Shout out to you, man. I hope you did as well. 3rd and 5 for the Titans.
3rd down and 5. Hilliard now in there for Tennessee. 42 seconds on the clock.
Pressure coming. Throws. Caught.
On time. Robert Woods hauls it in. He's inbound, so the clock continues to roll.
Clock is running just under 30 seconds.
Inside the 20.
Did a good job getting Robert Woods free with a little maneuver behind the line of scrimmage to start.
Tannehill.
Another throw, caught to the middle.
Underneath grab made by Hilliard.
And we're at 17 seconds. Titans going to call a timeout here. I would say one more play to the end zone. Obviously, you don't get it. Kick the field goal.
Right now, if you're Tennessee, Craig Aukerman's special teams unit is already gathered
Chiefs.
up. Okay, if we have to run on the field to try and kick this field goal. But if you're tied down enough as a
Bucks.
play caller, you've got to think about something right now that you can throw a shot into the end zone. Try and get 7 out of this going into the halftime with extra momentum. What kind of a shot play do you have designed right here that you can do that and not have your time run out on you so that your field goal team doesn't get a shot at it?
And it is not your normal kicker. It's not Randy Bullock. It's Caleb Shudak. Did make one from
Titans have no more timeouts, so it's going to probably be one shot to the end zone. If they don't get it, it's going to lead to a field goal.
Here, though, with 17 seconds to go.
You work backside. You work against the rookie, Cam Taylor-Britt.
Pressure coming. Throw is dropped and complete. 12 seconds.
The hit by Hilton.
3rd and 8.
And Hooper helped it along
You
the way.
do have time for one more play here.
To himself, catch it and get out of bounds.
What's up, Sabrina?
And didn't finish the catch.
They're actually better off with the drop because where he wasn't
getting out of bounds.
No, and then it just would have been, a mass hurry to try to get to the line. So, another shot at it here on 3rd down. 12 seconds on the clock.
3rd and 8.
Hooper goes into the slot. He's been a prime target for Tannehill today.
Pressure coming. Tannehill steps up, throws to the end zone, incomplete.
Risky.
Broken up.
Akine,
and this will lead to a field goal. What's up, Teresa?
Yeah, there's a lot more white shirts around.
How you doing today? I know you're hoping these Bengals take it. You got your Bengals socks on.
Yeah, that's a whole gang of Bengals around the football.
All right, Titans will be up to kick the field goal.
To go into the half.
It's a 35-yard attack.
35-yarder. Kick is up. It is missed. No good.
NFL debut.
Oh, wow.
Caleb Shudak made his first one, missed his second one. And no points for the Titans.
And a really good drive by Tennessee wasted on that one. Last minute 55 of the half, take it downfield, put themselves in prime position, put points on the board going into the locker room. And Cincinnati able to wave it off, led by their quarterback and star receiver.
So that's going to take us to halftime. And we're going to take a quick little commercial break here before halftime, guys. Dave says, you had one job. One job. Halftime. Tyler Boyd got me a donut. Should have played Haley Hurst. Yeah, you should have went with Hurst, man. Definitely should have went with Hurst. Can you believe me and my Alexa had an argument? What did you guys argue about, yo? Oh, man. You gotta be careful with Alexa. Alexa had a cops at your house, yo. For real. You gotta be very careful with Alexa. Yo, I don't mess with Alexa no more. I've dropped Alexa. I stopped. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love my Apple products and whatnot, but I've started to really calm down with my technology. You know, all the smart connectivity and having everything linked to your Alexa devices and telling Alexa to turn on your porch lights and, you know, having Alexa hooked up to your microwave and your refrigerator. No, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I had it, and I got rid of most of it because I just I don't want AI having that much control of my house. I just don't. You know, when you start giving a computer that much control, weird stuff starts happening. You're tapped into the powers that be. And I said no. Not for me. It's all fun. I tried it out. Not for me. All right. Score is 10-10. We're at halftime, guys. Guess we can do some modern trivia. What's up, Wendy? A chick named Alexa tried to buy a Porsche for me in '84. Oh, man. Trey, how do you miss that field goal? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the movie back in the day? Maximum Overdrive with all the appliances were killing people. Yeah, it's like, you know. Like I said, I love my technology products, but there's a certain level that I'm not gonna go over with. You know, they're doing the whole robot thing, and there was this big issue that happened in Japan with these robots that nobody has really been paying attention to. I'm not gonna bring it up, but you can go check it out for yourself. There was a really bad situation that happened over in Japan with AI and robots and stuff, and It's just not a good direction we're going in with AI and these robots and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Okay, let's do some trivia. Let's see here. Which company owns Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and Ducati? Which company owns Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and Ducati? Shout out to Shadow. Al coming through with the Volvo. Volkswagen owns Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and Ducati. If you did not know that. Here's another one for the car people out there. What does BMW stand for? Question number 2. What does BMW stand for? Shout out to Al, Michelle, Electric. I know this one's going to be a little easy. Bavarian Motor Works. That is what BMW stands for. Let me make sure. Yeah, chat's good. All right. Bavarian Motor Works. All right. Here's a good one. This one is not going to be easy. In what year was the Corvette introduced? Question number 3. In what year was the Corvette introduced? Serious Biz coming through. 1953. Shout out to Serious Biz. The Corvette was introduced in 1953. There it is. Let's see. What country won the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930? What country won the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Wow, you guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. What Mama said. Shout out to Robert Tucker coming through with Uruguay. Uruguay was the first country to win the FIFA World Cup in 1930. Uruguay. All right. What's another one? It's kind of easy. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. Some He's like, he Googled it. Some anatomy. Which bone are babies born without? Which bone are babies born without? see who gets this one. Shout out to Robert coming through saying kneecap. Babies are born without kneecaps. How many of you actually knew that? Only a few, it looks like. Yo, how many parents in the chat? Nobody knew that question. The answer is kneecaps. Babies are born without kneecaps. It's crazy. Wow. All right. A little trivia for today. Hope you learned something. Score is 10-10. We're at halftime, guys. When he says, I did not know that, and I'm a mom. Wow. It's really interesting, right? It's really interesting. Yeah, just looking through this article here, it looks like they start developing the kneecap after they're born. Very wild indeed. Yeah. All right. That explains why you can't walk, or why it takes a while to walk. Yo. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Nomad.
Surprising in any way, considering what these two teams did in the divisional playoff round. The way
Rams Chiefs.
The way they're coached. This has been just one of those physical, fun football games here at halftime.
It really is, and I think they really are teams that look at each other through the prism and see themselves.
Yep.
There's just so much about each team that is similar to the other. The difference, I think, Cincinnati's ability to make plays on the perimeter with Joe Burrow throwing it. Tennessee starts to prove they can get that done.
Kick is off as the Titans get it back.
Shake free Derrick Henry.
Taking it out
Tennessee
from the end zone.
came away with no points at the end of that first
And
half.
gets
They
to
get the football
the
here with
18, and that's where the Titans will start from. 1st and 10.
At the 16. Downstairs to Evan.
Guys, just spoke with Zach Taylor. He's really pleased with where his team is right now because of the field position they've had to deal with throughout the first half. He felt like if they cut down on the penalties, they'll be in, again, a great position to win this game. As for Mike Vrabel, came to two things. Said we have to affect the quarterback, just 1 sack in that first half, and run the ball more effectively with Derrick Henry. And lastly, guys, we touched on it. The wind is a factor in this game. And again, It's going towards that right end zone. We just saw a missed field goal where it continues to be gusting.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Titans. Tie ball game. Hand off to Henry.
35 yards away. Hand off to Henry. He was not a part.
And he's going to run for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6.
B.J. Hill, 3.5-yard gain for Henry. Offensive numbers. Tennessee, 219 total yards. Cincinnati played catch-up in that department, 178, and the red zone empty trips for the Titans. Henry right now 8 carries, 17 yards, 2 catches for 70 yards. Of course, the 69-yard.
6 throws. Pass broken up, incomplete.
Off the chest of Robert Woods.
3rd and 6.
Coverage from Eli Apple. It's incomplete. Back to Evan.
Yeah, and just a quick follow there on Derrick Henry not being a part of that final drive of the first half. I was told there was no injury or any designation in that area, just more a product of it being 2-minute offense where they're moving the ball through the air.
Yeah, and that's Dontrell Hilliard. That's where he steps in and fills that role. He's much more of that so-called 3rd down, 2-minute back. And at the pace they were playing, that fit what Tennessee needed to do.
And Hilliard is in there now on 3rd and 6. Crowd the line. Tannehill.
Pressure coming. Tannehill goes down. He is sacked. That is a loss of 10 yards.
Gets home for Cincinnati.
Hubbard on the sack.
You remember Zach Taylor not too long ago told our Evan Washburn that he was happy with Cincinnati's spot because the field position was so poor against him in the first half. He was happy to be in the game he's in. Well, here to start the second half, Cincinnati has field position in their favor. Took advantage of with a sack there.
Punt is
now
off.
Getting the ball.
Stonehouse, the punt. Taylor, the return.
Caught at the 40, taken to the 49.
Just shy of
and the
midfield,
Bengals
48-yard kick and
start
a
their drive there.
9-yard
There is a
return.
flag down.
Penalty marker back at the 27-yard line on Tennessee's end of the field.
Ineligible kicking team player number 42 was illegally downfield. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. 1st down. Timeout.
CBS Sports lost a great friend. And
All right, so quick little commercial break, timeout. Bengals will get the ball back at their, at the 45. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back from the commercial break here. Shout out to you, William Tice. Also, quick shout out to XD Raids for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. 13 minutes, 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as the Bengals get possession after this quick commercial break. What's the score over there, Jimbo? $17-10 Jets. J7843S, do you make a living on the channel or spare chunk change? I mean, it really all depends, right? Like, you could say that someone could make a living off the channel. Depends on how they live. There's YouTubers that make $20 a month. There's YouTubers that make $200 a month. There's YouTubers that make $2,000 a month. There's YouTubers that make $12,000 a month. There's YouTubers that make $200,000 a month. There's YouTubers that make $2 million a month. It all depends how much work you're putting in. So there's people that's living really well off YouTube for sure. Yeah, right, French. Not yet. Not yet.
Cincinnati eking out a win. Hand off to Perine, and he steamrolls to the 40-yard line for a gain of 5. So after the penalty, Cincinnati opens up in Tennessee territory. Perine getting the start for the injured Joe Mixon. Pass distribution so far. Early on, it was Higgins, but
shout out to Isaac for coming through. Shout out to you, Isaac.
I'm still waiting to see Tyler Boyd get involved.
Rebecca, doing what you love is what counts. Exactly. And I love sports.
He's a guy that you would
2nd and 5 for the Bengals.
Second down and 5 for Cincinnati. It's Perine again.
Hand off. Perine still running. Just short for the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
First down yardage. Hit by Dylan Cole.
You know, watching Samaje Perine play, I'm struck by what we were told. You, me, Evan, rest of our crew. The word trust came up with Samaje.
Shout out to you, Tyler.
Every person
I am nowhere near that at all.
They would talk about how much they trust him and rely on him, and he's got now what, 8 carries in this ball game. I think his high was 14 a bunch of years ago. He had 11 against Pittsburgh.
3rd and 1.
He's having a blast playing this one.
It's his second stint with Cincinnati. He's been with Washington. That's who drafted him initially.
Hand off.
Perine battling.
Perine gets over the line, but there is a flag down.
Not in a good spot.
And this is going to come back.
Holding. Number 71. Offense. 10-yard penalty.
Brian, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
Collins, the 8-year veteran. And that'll be a killer right now for Cincinnati. Instead of a 3rd and less than a yard.
Pizza does sound good, Lusa.
They're looking at 3rd and long.
Perine had battled his way to a first down pickup, too.
Third and 10.
We'll spread the whole thing out and let Joe Burrow pick out his target.
Early stages, 3rd quarter.
Pressure down. Coming. Throw is incomplete.
Looking for Boyd.
And this will lead to a punt.
Slipped on the cut. He's making his cut to the outside.
Shout out to you, Rick Rentals.
The route, threw off the timing of everything. You see his frustration. See as he goes, ball's already delivered because the timing's exquisite. And guess what? He can't make up the ground because the ball's already out there. If he stays on his feet, that's probably a completion, and Cincinnati continues on.
Sketty with
drive.
Sunday gravy.
Bengals had fantastic field position, couldn't do anything with it.
Can't say I've tried it.
High in the air, board, shadowed there, so he calls for the fair catch. Just shy of the 10. It's a 35-yard kick, but well placed. We're tied at 10 in the 3rd.
Tied at 10. 11:36 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter, as the Titans will have a chance. Teresa says, how's my friend Benji? Benji was here, 2 days? Thanksgiving, he was here. He pops in and out. I'm sure we'll see him at some point today. Shout out to Benji, yo. Low Budget says, smash burgers on my new flat top griddle. Smash burgers are so good. Yeah. I think I want one now. Didn't answer. Do you have another job or make enough for YouTube? Jay, what's your real question? Like, what do you want to know? What's the question? Like, what do you want to know? Do you want to know if, like, you can be successful and make money on YouTube enough to, like, live off of it? Yeah, without a doubt. Or like, do you just want to like hear it from like the horse's mouth that like I'm successful on YouTube? Is that like, because I'm like nowhere near successful on YouTube to have that kind of mindset to just be able to live off YouTube. At least not yet. Shout out to Jill Starkey for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. But then also successful is tied to like what you believe like successful to be. Like to someone else, this could be like very successful, right? But me personally, I'm just not at the level of goals where I want to be to even have that kind of discussion. I've got a lot of different things going on that generate revenue.
Germantown neighborhood here in Nashville. They look satisfied.
Yeah,
it's going to be a run from Henry. He gets 2 yards,
well,
second and 8.
Already in the mood. Handoff for Henry, and Cincinnati's defense has done the job all day.
They certainly have. The defensive front takes care of the offensive line, which allows these linebackers, Jermaine Pratt, 57, Logan Wilson, 55, to be downhill directly towards Derrick Henry. And then there are no gaps, no creases, even on the cutback. That's taken away. Look at Sam Hubbard crashing in from defensive end. So everywhere that Derrick Henry's looking to try and find an opening.
It depends if I'm bored or not, Michelle.
His last 8 carries.
If there's nothing really on.
A total of 10 yards.
Right. Second and 8.
Tannehill operating from the gun.
Pressure coming. Gets away. And he's going to run. Keeps it. Gets about 5 yards. 3rd and 3.
As he crossed the 15 by Sam Hubbard. Picks up 4 yards on the play.
And how about Trey Hendrickson, normally known as a pass rusher, not so selfish that he won't mind dropping into coverage when called upon. Watch him here and watch him drop out. Now watch Tannehill. He wants to throw. Hendrickson's in his sight line. Now he moves out. Henderson's there to help finish the play off. Excellent job by Trey Hendrickson. Pass rusher, yes.
3rd and 3.
Team player, definitely.
3rd and manageable here for Tennessee. It's a 3rd and 3.
YBK, what's up, bro?
Tannehill.
Pass is caught. That is a first down.
With the catch. And enough to move the chains. Good for 6 yards. Hit by Taylor Britt on the play.
Hard to press if you're Cincinnati versus the alignment Tennessee game. That stack alignment made you stay off. Allowed Robert Woods easy access to get into the secondary. Excellent tackle by Cam Taylor-Britt. But the first down had already been picked up by Robert Woods, free agent acquisition in the offseason from Los Angeles Rams.
Woods made his 600th career catch last week in the victory over Green Bay.
YBK, I had the Titans for the win. Play action. Tannehill throws deep. Incomplete.
And it's offline. Okonkwo, the intended target. Check in with Evan.
Guys, as we see Ryan Tannehill get up slow there, it's worth reminding folks he's still dealing with that right ankle injury. He told us yesterday it's been frustrating. He's never had a high ankle on his right ankle as a quarterback. Did in college as a wide receiver. He says he feels it on every play because you're twisting, you're putting weight on it, and it's something that's obviously impacted his ability to use his legs, which is such a strong part of his game.
Yeah, you see the extra tape, as you noted, Evan, on his right foot. The extra spat job done to try and give him more support.
Pressure coming as Henry gets the handoff, but he's tripped up. No gain. 3rd and 10.
And he blows up the play for no gain. So the Ryan Tannehill injury, missed a couple of games. And he said it's just something he's never experienced at the NFL level on the right leg. So high ankle. Tannehill got up, tried to walk it off.
What's up, Esam?
Ended up missing 2 ball games. Missed the Denver and at Kansas City. No, excuse me, Houston and Kansas City.
And Malik Willis stepped in for him to play the QB position, the rookie out of Liberty.
Low snap. Tannehill throws on the screen. Caught. Plenty of space.
Bang down short.
Can't get there. Short of the first down to be 4th and 4.
Will result in a punt as Davis Gaither.
And the Titans will punt this off.
To make the play for Cincinnati.
I had one common denominator in this game. The hustle on both defenses keeps plays that look like they're going to go for bigger yardage from actually doing so. That one had a chance to be a bigger gain But Cincinnati's ability to run on defense and get to the football slowed it down.
Ryan Stonehouse, who beat out the veteran Brett Kern in training camp to win
Kick
this
is
job.
off.
Wow, a whopper. And it's going to roll to the back of the end zone. So the number is big.
What do you think
71.
about
The net, still good.
Brittany Griner stuck in a Russia
51
jail?
for Tennessee.
I feel like if you're traveling to a different country, you need to know the rules. Right? I feel like if you're traveling to a different country, you need to understand their rules, what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, the different places that you should and shouldn't be around, so you can understand what you're getting into in every situation. Right? What's up, Mary Jo? Bills Mafia in the house. Shout out to Average Tokes. There's thousands of people locked up for weed right here in the good old land of the free. Exactly. I mean, we don't even have to make it political. Right? There's certain, like, you can't go over to Saudi Arabia and do different things. Right? And I've never been there. I've traveled overseas, but that's one place I've never been to. But I know that there's certain things that I can't do there. And I know that there's certain things that I can't say there that if I were to do or say, I'd be locked up and I'd probably go to jail for a long time. You have to know and understand what you're getting yourself into when you're traveling to these places. And especially if you're a celebrity or you have a real decent amount of money, I'm assuming you have some kind of manager, publicist, people who know these rules and things like that. Or if they don't, maybe you want to have them check into this kind of stuff for you. Just saying. But that's the reality. Mad Bull says, we need world peace in order for humans to evolve to the next level. I would agree with that. I'm all about world peace and unity, man. You know? World peace, unity. Love people how you want to be loved. It's that simple.
Where?
On the tube.
Oh, on the tube. I thought you saw him in person.
On CBS.
Gotcha. Follow your television habits. That pass was a little high, so incomplete. Perine covered by McQuarrie.
Oh, that's a true
Right now,
statement, so we can't hide people for that.
Joe
It's a true
Burrow's
statement.
got 29 rushing yards. Derrick Henry has 19. If we did a graphic comparison.
Exactly how we saw it going in.
All right, guys, back to the sports talk.
No chance.
Back to the sports talk. 2nd and 10.
Handed off for Perine.
Hand off Perine. He gets about a yard on the run. 3rd and 9.
After the gain of 1 by Rashad Weaver, second-year pro out of Pitt. Clock is moving. 7:30.
Jesse, no. No, I didn't.
Cincinnati faces a 3rd and long.
Had to take a little bit of a break.
We talked about how Tennessee's not a big blitz team. But on this 3rd and long, do you bring
Good time in
a little
Kuwait,
extra pressure
Iraq,
so that
and
Burrow
Saudi.
can't
No
hold the
fun.
football?
Well, shout out to you, Brett. Thanks a lot for your service, man. Much love to you.
Simmons is lined up over the rookie Cordell Volson.
Burrow got hot at the end of the second quarter.
Burrow throws. Caught.
The hands of Higgins. Clean catch.
And that's
First
caught.
down.
15 yards for Higgins. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Had a big dropper in the first half, but not this time. Look at how well that route is run. Breaks it off so sharply. Coming back downhill and running away from Christian Fulton. Their best cover corner. And secures the catch for a big first down for the Bengals.
3rd catch of the day for Higgins, covering 26 yards. That one was good for 15.
1st and 10.
Quiets the crowd for a moment. First down, Burrow to throw it again.
Burrow throws another catch for 5 yards. Hurst gets it 2nd and 5.
So quick hitter, 5.5 yards for Hurst. We asked him, do you still watch baseball because he played it? He's like, yeah, I'll put it on TV, but I can't last watching through 9 innings. But I'll watch a bunch of games and I'll notice, oh, I played against that guy. I went out to a bar and got drinks with that guy. So some of the memories came flooding back.
A lot of bus rides.
Second down.
2nd and 5. Quick throw is incomplete.
He was about to
Perine, 3rd and 5 at the 41.
Wise choice. A, to avoid the hit. B, if it bounces off his hands up in the air, that could be a pick 6.
So true. And David Long, number 51, had taken dead aim at Samaje Perine, and a good job by Long pulling off and not delivering the hit, which would have cost him 15 yards and helped Cincinnati on that drive. Really intelligent play by David Long.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for Cincinnati. Travion Williams now in. Play clock winding down. Burrow
Pressure coming. Burrow throws, almost picked, but it's caught by Boyd for 7 yards.
Right at the sticks and then
YBK, yeah, man.
Extra yards.
Bills Mafia.
Little slow getting up, picks up 7.
What a job by Burrow, because DeMarcus Walker won quickly at the line of scrimmage for Tennessee and was into the backfield. And unrattled, unfazed was Burrow. And finally, they get Tyler Boyd on the mark there, getting his first catch of the game.
Cincinnati has faced the blitz just 17.5%.
1st and 10.
That's the lowest in the NFL. Whistle stop play, 5:25 mark of the 3rd.
And people wonder, why wouldn't you blitz a younger quarterback more? Because he handles it so well. And there goes Tyler Boyd off to the sidelines.
Boyd's coming off the field.
I imagine someone upstairs saw something they didn't like and whistled down and said, hey, let's
shout out to Paxton Robinson for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
So Trent Taylor will step in. Boyd will go directly to the pop-up tent.
That's how the system is supposed to work. You notice something, get him out, get him checked out. Make sure you're on the side of caution. Make sure they're okay.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff. Perine runs, still going. He gets 8 yards.
It looked like he was going to administer a stiff arm, then thought better of it, and
ended up tumbling to the ground.
The tumble for 8.
But how about the vision and the determination on the run? And look at him, he uses the arm to keep him on the ground. Remember, the hand down is fine.
Shout out to 2 Exotic for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Up to gain additional yardage. Samaje Perine going back. This almost feels like being back at Oklahoma, or when he was a lead
2nd and
back
2.
with Washington for a short time.
10 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown for Perine. 4 catches, 35 yards as well. This is a 2nd and 2. Play clock again winding down.
Handoff. 1st down and more. Perine gets to go in for 7 yards.
40, Elijah Molden had to deal with him late. 7-yard pickup for Perine.
And watch this offensive line now. Everyone's starting to move and giving Samaje Perine a place to go.
Raiders playing the Seahawks at 4 o'clock today.
67 on the cutoff on the backside with Ted Karras 64 in the middle, and a good read by Perine to find the open gap.
You want to meet and greet with me?
9-yard pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Maybe it can be arranged. Maybe. 2nd and 10. What a hit!
Taylor, it'll be ruled incomplete. David Long.
Big hit on Taylor.
Came in and leveled him.
Boy, did he go after that one, and this is what Tennessee has talked about
Big hit.
Ever since the divisional playoff. Creating more takeaways, finding a way to knock the ball free. He was
that Raiders Seahawks game's out of my region, so it's going to be Rams and
on that play, Trent Taylor did not absolutely have possession of the football.
And the Chiefs.
He had, that's punching it free. That's what Tennessee's trying to get to.
2nd and 10.
Pressure coming. Joe gets out of it, runs, and he slides, gets hit at the end. There's a flag. And this is going to be late hit on the defense.
Were there for Tennessee.
And they were zealously pursuing the play, and when he goes down late on the slide, a lot of times a defensive back or a defender can get caught betwixt between And they're going to definitely take care of the quarterback at the end.
Dwayne, you got to refresh.
See, as he goes down here, they've already launched.
Personal foul, number 37. Defense, 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
Show the game or I'm an unsubscribe. Peace out, bro.
But I think
Peace out.
It looked worse.
If you can find the game on YouTube, you won, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Peace out.
He actually hit him in the head and did that. I think both of them essentially went over Burrow.
What's up, Bob?
To really getting to the head and shoulder area. Oh, there's a little bit right there. There's that forearm that came from the backside. Right there, that'd be 24 Elijah Molden. If you're going to make the call, that's what it would be on.
They really hit each other.
Yeah, much more so, but there was contact.
Pressure coming.
Burrow.
Burrow throws it away. Takes a hit. There's a flag down, and he gets lucky. Unnecessary roughness flag on Dupree.
He was the one that got to Burrow, and now the question will
YBK, it was good, bro.
The call.
How about you?
Was there anyone even there? Because that one, I believe, came from Carl Cheffers.
Wendy Lee, New York.
After he delivered the pass to the ground.
Intentional grounding, number 9, offense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down, second down.
He is clearly in that tackle box.
Oh, man.
Right behind the center, essentially, and doesn't get out of there. And then when he throws it into the ground, Alex Capel, Lael Collins, those guys.
Thomas Dukes, whenever they play prime time.
So a loss of 13 on the play. Tyler Boyd is back in there for Cincinnati. They checked him out.
Play action.
Second and 23.
Throws. Incomplete.
For Irwin. Incomplete.
Third and 23.
For an undrafted free agent rookie.
Wendy Lee, I'll be in Santa Monica next year. Like March. I'll be in Santa Monica for like 2 weeks in March.
He was a transfer from Toledo, ended up with the Rutgers program, made this team as an undrafted free agent and seeing legitimate playing time.
Third and 23.
Third and 23. Burrow.
Quick throw is caught. And it'll be 4th and 14. Punt coming up.
Trying to set themselves up for an easier field goal attempt. Again, playing without the extremely talented Jamar Chase. Recovering from a hip injury, he's now missed the last 4 games. He had 5 catches, 109 yards in the playoff game in January.
Remember, before he went out, he went back-to-back about 130 yards each game.
And multiple touchdowns.
Which nickname do you give McPherson for this one? He's got multiple. Which one does he play to here?
We'll go kick Fearson.
All right,
here.
field goal coming up here.
On a 38-yard attempt.
It is up, right down the middle.
Straight through. Cincinnati takes the lead.
And there it is. Cincinnati takes the lead by 3. Field goal by McPherson is good. 2 minutes 35 seconds left in the third quarter as we take a quick commercial break. Timeout. Rebecca, Sunday Night Football, it's going to be Green Bay Packers and Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be streaming that after we stream the Rams and the Chiefs game. Yeah, I seen that yesterday. Electric. Rest in peace to Irina Cara.
Cincinnati right now has got a 13-10 lead over Tennessee. And McPherson will kick it off to CJ.
Shout out to and yours 505 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
CBS Sports embraces authentic stories. Share yours at #MyNativeStory.
All right, we got ourselves a 3-point game, 13-10.
They've won 7.
Bengals up by 3. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third quarter as the Titans get the ball back here.
But felt good about
1st and 10 at the 25.
To go season high in points last week, and yards, and first downs, and third down percentage. Definitely something to build on in the Green Bay game.
All right, here we go.
Extra time off because that was a Thursday night game.
Play action. Henry, Ryan, plenty of time. Deep throw. This is caught. It's caught by Burks for 52 yards. First play on the drive. Ric Flair, where you at? And the flag on the defense, roughing the passer. This puts him at the 11. 1st and 10.
At the end of it, Hendrickson roughing the passer.
And how about the skills of Traylon Burks, able to go up and get the football? And there's the roughing the passer call. Ball's long gone, and Hendrickson puts the forearm into Tannehill. But Burks at the end of the play, ball skills and a little
shout out to you, Lane. I got some savages in the chat. Some savages in the chat. Shout out to you, Lane. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Set it up inside the 15.
Handoff. Henry gets it going. He gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
5-yard pickup. Logan Wilson with the stop.
And everyone got involved in that one for Tennessee, including Cody Hollister, number 8, the wide receiver, as he comes back inside. And look at him downfield, trying to create a little space for the big man coming in behind him.
So Titans are now at the 7.
2nd down and 5.
And they're looking to punch it in.
Ball is spotted at the 7.
Tight end and the fullback.
It's
motion.
Tannehill.
Handoff. Henry gets stopped. No gain.
And goes down.
Any surprise about who the first person is with the penetration?
Well, you had Sam Hubbard over there.
I think right in the middle. Watch 98, Reader.
Yep.
Look at that. Just takes everyone back there. Essentially takes 2 to 3 people with him and takes them back.
Yeah, that fumble was really interesting.
Behind him. There's Bates immediately.
He ran 68 yards just to drop it at the 1.
3rd and 5 for Tennessee.
3rd and 5. Tannehill throws high up in the air. Could have been picked off, but incomplete. This will lead to a field goal.
Bounced off of him, and it's 4th down.
They are fortunate to get this field goal opportunity because this is normally tip drill and the defense benefits. Right off of Okonkwo. Who's going to go get it? Fortunately, it falls into a dead area for Tennessee. And Cincinnati wondering how they don't have someone in on the spot in order to go get it. You work on that.
So this will lead to a field goal.
Tip drill, ball in the air. Who's going to get it?
Chip shot here for Shudak. 24-yarder.
Kick is up.
He nails it.
And it is good. Tie ball game, 13-13.
Tannehill was moving gingerly.
And Tannehill is trying to shake something off.
But after that last pass, he definitely was walking with a little different gait.
Yeah, he's got a little limp to that run off the field.
Because he's such a good performer at the bootlegs and the rollouts and the quarterback run game. that they've had to take a lot of that out while they're trying to run offense with him nursing this ankle injury. And there it is. A lot of people falling in around him. Didn't look like he took a big hit there, but he did limp away from it.
Yeah, right there you could see he was uncomfortable.
Yep, somebody
just trying to
landed
walk
on
it
his
off
foot.
and started jogging.
I wonder if that's just more normal wear and tear from the day. Because it didn't look like he really took a hit there. Maybe a glancing blow, if anything. I just wonder if just everything that's gone on today at a certain point, the soreness creeps in.
Kick is off.
Shootout.
Touchback for the Bengals.
Out to the 25-yard line. So the emergence for Tennessee.
39 seconds left in the third quarter.
They took him with the 18th pick overall from Arkansas. And starting to pay off last week. Long catches. He's a glider when he gets rolling.
And you don't know that he's as fast as he is. I think that's your point on him being a glider. You underestimate the speed, and all of a sudden he's on top of you and beyond.
All right,
you.
so now after the
A.J. Brown
Titans field goal, Bengals ball.
Drafted to be his clone.
Perine.
Quick run by Perine gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 at the 30.
5 yards.
Ray Reyes, what up?
Slow to get up on the play.
Daylin, how you doing?
Collins for Cincinnati. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Collins up on his feet.
Looks like Collins
Should be
was
Hakeem Adeniji coming in to take his spot.
hurt on the last
Played
play.
a lot last year, mainly at guard in their Super Bowl run. He and Jackson Carman spent a lot of time alternating at one of the guard spots. Had a big block on the Samaje Perine touchdown run earlier in the game.
They do not have to run a play.
Sliders with the leftover Hawaiian rolls. I like how that sounds, Jesse.
As an extra lineman today.
Think we'll get that hard count we're seeing from everyone around the league.
2nd and 5.
Trying to see if they can hold in there and get a cheap 5.
On a 2nd and 5. 10 seconds left. And a jump.
A jump, free play.
Free play, looking downfield.
Deep throw to, it's picked off, but it doesn't matter.
And then the ball popped free at the end. Byard had his hands on it. Zeros on the clock. Teair Tart was the one who jumped on the Tennessee side.
I mean, this play has become standard around the league, and you're just wondering who you're going to get. And they got Tart, as you noticed right there. But then watch Burrow trying to maneuver in the pocket. Did they miss a mask there? Nope, looks like he got a hand on the shoulder.
Offside, defense, 5-yard penalty.
Electric, no, I haven't. Soon, though.
It'll remain 2nd down. This is the end of the third quarter.
We'll have the fourth quarter coming up with the Bengals and the Titans locked up at 13 apiece.
All right, so it's going to be the end of the third quarter, 13-13. It'll be 2nd and 5 when we come back from the commercial break. Hog Dog, what's up, man? Electric, shoot me an email.
Never give up.
All right, looking at your scores from around the league. Broncos 3. Panthers 20. Buccaneers 17. Browns 10. Ravens 12. Jacksonville 10. Texans 6. Dolphins 30. Bears 10. Jets 31. Falcons 13. Commanders 19. And those are your scores from around the league as we head into the fourth quarter.
Never give up.
White was in, David. White was in for the Jets. Are you nervous about Miami? No. Roblox, what up? Did I stream any games yesterday? No. I did not. What do you think about Rodgers for a year? What would make him great? What do you mean, Adam? V-Rabs, what? I don't get what you're asking.
A dramatic divisional
77
game.
reports he's eligible.
Cincinnati pulling off the victory to advance to the AFC Championship.
All right, here we go. First and 10.
Done in Kansas City, going to the Super Bowl last year. Tennessee was up
for the Bengals
as the #1 seed in the AFC. Excellent battle here today.
Play action.
After that penalty.
Deep throw, caught.
On time, T. Higgins.
And that's Higgins for 24 yards on the catch.
24 yards on the hookup.
This ball is so perfectly well thrown. Too deep coverage, so you've got to hit between the corner dropping back and the safety closing from the top. And that ball goes right into that dead zone, right into that spot. Higgins knows where he is on the field, gets his feet down. Well-thrown football by Joe Burrow.
Burrow said Higgins is big, he's strong, he's tough, he's smart, a hard worker, no ego, just great in the locker room. He's the whole package. He'll get a quick breather, his fourth catch for 50 yards. La'el Collins is back in there for Cincinnati.
First and 10.
Motion man is Boyd. Line of scrimmage is the 41 in Tennessee territory. Perine has stepped in for Mixon today.
And off to Perine, and he's going to get stopped. Loss of 2 yards for the defense.
That's a good read by Cole, because I believe he made that play running it down from the backside. And sometimes you get the feel, the eyes tell you what's going to happen, you trust them, and you just go. And Dylan Cole made a really nice play.
Second down and 12.
Second and 12.
1 minute gone by here in the fourth.
Throw is broken up, and that leads to third and 12. Titans defense.
Looked like they were going for another one of those tight end post-up plays. Watch Hurst, he just turns, and the ball's supposed to be there, but the ball was actually behind him. And that brought Monty Rice into the play as well, linebacker.
Shout out to you, David. Third and 12.
Third and 12. 5 defensive backs here for Tennessee.
Burrow throws, caught.
The adjustment made. Trenton Irwin
turns around and catches it. Wow, what a catch. Play is under review.
That was specific for Trenton Irwin. You don't expect him to get a play call directly for him.
Ooh, maybe, I don't know.
And now they're going to take a look.
I don't know. He may have bobbled it on the ground after bringing it in. After seeing that angle.
The question is going to
seeing that angle of it.
He was inbounds. Cincinnati was trying to rush to the line of scrimmage, get the snap off.
I mean, this is normally something that you call for Jamar Chase.
The ruling on the field of a completed catch. We'll review the play.
So on the field, called clean, complete.
Beater down is where he catches it and drops to the turf.
Yeah, I think he dropped it. This may come back. Quick commercial break, guys. Players under review on the catch. I think he dropped it. We'll see, though. Shout out to you, James. Michigan was no surprise. Shout out to Amanda and Adrian 2014 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thanks a lot, Matt. Thanks for the love, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to NFL Clips. It's at random, NFL Clips. I mean, obviously, we can only speculate. I just don't think that Aaron Rodgers would go to Tennessee. I think when Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay, he's going to retire. Shout out to Aiko and L Short 24/7 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel as we get back to it.
Soft hands for
NFL Clips. I had Titans for the win.
On the bounce to the ground. But I was so struck that they ran a 3-by-1 with Irwin on the backside. A spot that
First and
would
10.
be occupied by Jamar Chase, and they threw it to him.
So the Bengals are in
Play action. Burrow throws deep again to the end zone. That's caught. That's a touchdown.
Cincinnati takes the lead.
Woo! Higgins for 27 yards.
Higgins wins the battle against
Higgins
the
touchdown.
Because Higgins wins it by being physical at the end with the rookie.
Beautiful 50-50 ball.
They are hand-fighting with each
Cuts
other,
back.
and the official said no
Gets it for the
advantage.
touchdown.
Let you guys figure it out. Who's going to win the battle? And Higgins, with that deft little push at the end of the play, allows him to get space, elevate, and complete the touchdown.
Extra point.
Extra point.
Up, and it's good. No. Yes. Yeah, it goes in. There it is. Hit the inside of the goalpost and goes in. Score is 20-13 after the Higgins touchdown.
And then right at the end, Higgins, just that little subtle extra to create a little bit of room for himself, and that allowed him to go up and high point the football. And Alex Kappa congratulating his quarterback, Mitchell Wilcox congratulating his wide receiver teammate. And T. Higgins, who has really jumped into the wide receiver 1 role with Jamar Chase out. Now as he
Spread on this game, David, was 1 point.
He's made it pretty strong. This kind of reminds you a little bit, Ian, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne with the Colts. Well, someone had to be a 2, and Wayne was. But when Harrison left, Wayne easily became a 1. And that's rare when you see it.
So that drive.
It looked like it wasn't going to go in, honestly.
So here he remembered by this catch to start.
But look how he catches it, cradles it. Does that ball ever even move, hit turf? No. Excellent job. Knees, feet down.
All right, kickoff back to the Titans.
Actor. Trent Irwin is now a leading man.
It is down. This will be a touchback.
Did commercials as a kid. Finally got to a point. He told his dad, who was
and they will take it to
an
their
actor.
25.
Why he quit.
He said, "Look."
Shout out to the Mincy's Family Fun Tree for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Commercial shoot, and he was late to his game, and the coach benched him for the first quarter.
That was it.
And he said, "Dad, that's it. Ball over career." And the dad's like, But we banked.
Yeah, the commercial.
Number 62 reports is eligible. 62.
I think he made the right call. Big picture.
Adam, do you just want Aaron to come to Tennessee? Is that what you want?
13.
You don't like Tannehill?
Doing this without their number 1 receiver, Jamar Chase, one of the most explosive players.
First and
in
10.
The league. Now, how does Tennessee react? Down by 7.
Handoff. Henry up the middle. And he's going to get 7 yards on the run. 2nd and 3.
With him, B.J. Hill for 7. Downstairs to Evan Washburn.
And guys, just to cap the Trenton Irwin story, he talks to his dad every day.
1,000 votes on the poll, 50-50, 350 likes. You guys are winning the battle.
He just loves hearing it.
Winning the battle. 1,000 votes on the poll, 300 likes. It's a perfect ratio.
Evan, does he do different characters when he's doing the plays?
It's all about entertainment, CD.
Next level.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now for the Titans.
Play action. Tannehill throws, caught. And Burks gets 7 yards.
For a first down, good for 7 yards.
A really nice job by the rookie out of Arkansas.
1st and 10.
Recognizing his quarterback.
Shout out to Jerome Lundy for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
And gets in it for the quarterback, presents his numbers to him.
Thanks a lot for the support, Wendy.
And allows the
Shout out to you.
Tannehill
What's up, Timo?
18 of 30, 260 yards through the air. Burks, 3 catches.
1st and 10.
63 yards.
Hand off to Henry.
Little delay to Henry.
And he's going to get 6 yards in the run. 2nd and 4 at the 45.
That's a gain of 6. Pratt and
What's
Bell
up, Saber?
collaborate on the stop.
I know Pratt's enjoying that, but a gain of 6 is a nice solid gain on first down for Tennessee. And I know a lot of people are wondering with the lack of success.
How's work going for you, Timo?
Why does Tennessee keep handing him the football? But that's their identity. And they still, every time the ball goes in his hands, he can break it big for you. So you don't go away from that only down 7 at this stage of the game. You keep playing to your identity and then throwing off of it.
Tennessee,
Yeah, we got to get there, David.
season, the fewest in the league.
We got to get there, bro. Hand off to Henry. No gain on the run. 3rd and 4 at the 45.
Back, and we showed earlier about how these linebackers get involved. Well, they've got to thank the guys up front, because the guys up front are occupying the offensive linemen in Tennessee, and they're doing it in a big way. And watch the linebackers, and they just go. And then once they're there, they decide to get involved as well. Pratt, back-to-back big hits.
What's up, Michelle? Shout out to the Wrench Gang.
4 for the Titans.
3rd and 4. Tannehill try to get in the jump. Has a little bit of time. Keeps it himself. Runs. Gets the first down on forward progress.
Then got driven backward by Taylor Britt as he stuck him.
Boy, did he ever. That young man tackles, and Lou Anarumo, defensive coordinator, said, one thing I don't worry about with Cam Taylor-Britt is his ability to hit people.
And it is enough for a first down. Taylor Britt's an excellent run defender. He's
Shout out to Star Killer 1104 and Mike Kolb for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Really close.
He earned that first down.
Star Killer, what up, man?
Really put the wood to him.
Out near midfield, Robert Woods, the motion man. Single setback.
1st and 10. Play action to Henry. Throws to him. Plenty of space. Nice cutback. Still on his feet. Just short for the first down. 9 yards on the catch. 2nd and 1.
Got in there for Cincinnati. It's a 9-yard catch and run.
Any way you can get him into open space and make people have to tackle big number 22. Not an easy task at all.
Michelle, you can do either Super Chat or you can do Venmo or Cash App. It's the cash tag and then my name, Jay Reason.
Snowed under by the rest of the Bengals.
Thanks for the support.
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Handoff. Henry gets stopped.
They got him down low.
No gain on the run. 3rd and 1.
And did not get enough for the first down.
I think B.J. Hill was underneath that whole pile, creating a lot of bodies.
The thumbs up.
Jam up.
You'll see a thumbs up. That's the like button.
Lost about half a yard on the play.
Shout out to Devin Bridgewater for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Defense against Derrick Henry. We're seeing it today from Cincinnati.
It's 16 carries, 38
3rd
yards
and 1
longest run
for
was
these
the touch
Titans.
of the day, 9 yards. 3rd down and 1. It's a long one for Tennessee. Tannehill.
Pressure coming. Keeps it. Throws. That's a first down. Unquakwo. Still going. And he gets 17 yards. Gets down to the 25. 8 minutes, 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Participated in it. Watch it. Did you see how they followed after the catch? I think Petit Frere.
Shout out to Tattooed UMP for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
There's the hit. Watch Petit Frere, 78. He gets involved. Then you got Hilliard, Swain, Here comes Nate Davis, 64. Burke, 16. Remember, the rule is very clear. You can aid a runner by pushing from behind, but you can't grab him and pull him forward.
Sets them up.
Get it going. Here we go. First and 10.
Yards on the catch. 10 of them on the push.
Hand off to Henry. Goes nowhere. Bengals defense have figured out Henry this whole game for the most part.
Taking on big Derrick Henry, and he wins that battle. It's a loss of 1.
And he will just appear into your picture. Here he comes from the bottom of your screen. 21.
Shout out to you, Michelle.
And this is multiple times.
I'm glad you're I'm glad you're back. Glad you have a
9.5
keyboard again.
sacks in his career from the nickel back position. So he's fearless going back there.
What's up, Yolanda?
Sack, it's just not a quarterback.
He brought the entire hotel.
Second and 10.
Minton on pillows and all.
That was the presidential suite on a 2nd and 10.
Tannehill looking around, throws it on the screen. Bad pass.
Cincinnati is there. Cam Sample.
There's a flag.
Marker down. Could have been illegal man downfield, as that play never developed.
There is a flag here.
So they're trying to make a decision here because Tennessee would face a 3rd and long. It was a loss of 5 on the play.
Cincinnati
ineligible player number 71 downfield. Penalties declined. Result to the play. 3rd down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 15.
Tannehill didn't secure the snap well. Balls up.
Electric gravy, yeah, man.
So timing off every which
it's the cash tag and then the name.
Defensive play by the Bengals.
So now it's 3rd and 15. Ball spotted.
Shout out to Young Rello for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. That is not true, Michelle. These are all subscribers and loyal members. No groupies on the channel.
Catch made, Westbrook, Akine, and then he's wrestled down after the gain of 10.
And that was just situational football by Lou Anarumo, defensive coordinator of Cincinnati. Put everyone back, guard the first down line, take anything underneath, and let your rookie kicker try and make another one.
This is going to lead to a field goal here for the Titans.
The end of the field, you said, is a little more difficult, correct, with the wind?
That's correct, Charles. The wind is a bit calmer right now.
Shout out to you, Michelle. Shout out to the moms in the chat.
Yeah, this is a 38-yard attempt.
Field goal is up, and it is good. Got ourselves a 4-point game here.
Decides to take the points, trust their defense. 6:07 to go.
All right, so it's going to take us to another quick little commercial break timeout. Score is 20-16 after the field goal. 6 minutes left in the 4th, and the Bengals will be getting the ball back. All right, little housekeeping. 1,110 viewers, 379 likes. Guys, we need 120 to get to 500. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. We need 120 to get to 500. Let's make it happen, guys. Shout out to you, and thanks for the support. Who do you think is going to win MVP this year? Josh Allen. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Dulo? Yeah, it's a good game. Without a doubt. Do you still think the Titans will win? Yeah, why not? I always stand on my predictions. I don't flip-flop, ever. MC Sports, what up, yo? Well, I'm thinking Super Bowl MVP. So What's up, Lil Cup? Shout out to you. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Who's the GOAT, Ronaldo or Messi? I don't know much about either of them to answer that question. And I don't want to get crucified in the chat by just saying a random name. I've heard of Ronaldo. I've heard of Messi this year now. But I don't know anything about them and what they've really done.
All part of the memories from the postseason for the Bengals. Cincinnati is 6-4. Tennessee is 7-3. And next Sunday, it's an NFL on CBS doubleheader. Playoff implications on the table. Early action. The Jets and Vikings later.
Said Will
It's a
Burrow.
rematch of the AFC Championship game. Mahomes and the Chiefs
so
pay
funny.
a visit to Burrow and the Bengals. It all starts with the NFL today, noon Eastern. Next Sunday, the NFL is on CBS.
For that game in Cincinnati.
Jordan, yeah. As far as like scores,
Burrow with some big throws late.
randomly.
Burrow faked the run.
Burrow throws. Higgins
With Higgins on the outside.
gets 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Picks up 8 yards, working the perimeter. Clock is moving, under 6 minutes to go. Bengals.
Yes, no bias at all.
But if Cincinnati
Shout out to you, Ethan.
Absolute perfect guy at quarterback now to handle things and they put the ball in the game and put the game in his hands down the stretch. But he's had some pretty good help today from Samaje Perine. I think they got more out of the running game than they expected in this one. Let's see if they continue to utilize it down the stretch.
Longest active streak holding opponents.
You all right, Rick? Shout out to you, man. You'll be all right.
Tennessee.
Defense did jump, but no flag.
Stop and go for
And Perine gets the run, gets the first down, 2-yard run.
14 carries now for Samaje Perine.
That's my brother. I'm sorry to hear that, Rick.
Pittsburgh.
Man, my
He hasn't
condolences.
had this kind of work on back-to-back weeks in a long time in terms of carrying the football.
He's rugged.
You have to carry on the torch.
You can tell he likes the physical nature of this type of game.
Remember him back at Oklahoma. I mean, he just scattered people when he ran the football. And he's back doing that here again today. 14 carries, 59 yards on the day with a touchdown.
It's been a third down back for Cincinnati.
All right, 1st and 10.
As the lead guy today. First down, Burrow. Rhythm throw to Hurst.
Burrow throws. This is caught by Hurst for 8 yards.
Gets out across the 40-yard line for a gain of 8. David Long combining with Dylan Cole.
Thanks a lot, Jordan. Shout out to you, man.
The tight end.
Shout out to Rachel DeVera.
4:25 left. Tennessee, 2 timeouts remaining. They lost 1 on the
Ethan, I think the Titans take it.
Successful on the grab by Irwin. Bengals in no rush, 2nd and 2.
What's up, Jim Yoder?
Has 12 seconds on it. We'll go sub 4 minutes.
All right, 2nd and 2.
Travion Williams is in. Irwin sets up in the slot.
Toss play to Williams. Plenty of space. Still on his feet.
Williams emerging out of bounds.
And he goes out of bounds, but after 16 yards.
Bench area responding and celebrating. That's a 16-yard pickup.
He had some nice people out in front of him. Right tackle and guard both pull. And they get a tight end or a receiver cutting back inside, coming back to try and pin people inside. And look at the exultation behind Travion Williams. Look at the faces of the Cincinnati Bengals bench, teammates, coaches. And Travion Williams was so explosive at Texas A&M, known for long runs, showed a powerful one there.
What's up, Supernova?
12 rushing yards for the Bengals today.
And this is going to be a stop here. No gain on the run for Perine. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 41.
Jeffrey Simmons and David Long. Maybe half a yard as they spot it just inside the 41. We'll call it 2nd and 10. So Cincinnati has certainly surpassed what other teams have been doing this year against this Tennessee rush defense. Titans came in number 2 in that category.
2nd and 10.
San Francisco number
Pressure
1.
coming. Burrow throws.
Upstairs.
That's caught. T. Higgins for 29 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
That is a first down at the 12.
Higgins, over 100 yards on the day.
Are you kidding me?
The stop and go, and just enough space past it because the ball was really well thrown.
What's up, Oliver?
He kind of could have got Fulton for being involved too early with Higgins, and he played through the contact and made the play. And you know this play reminds me of? The so-called disputed play with Trent Irwin. It wasn't a disputed one. He caught the ball. But again, all the receivers to one
brings
side,
it down.
one receiver on the backside, he wins the one-on-one route. Irwin did it earlier. Higgins does it here now.
Number 77 reports as eligible. 77 is an eligible receiver.
And he's in again. You remember earlier when they ran the football with Perine? Adeniji, 77, and also Stanley Wilson, 17.
1st and 10.
Blocking receiver.
Another handoff. Perine gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 9.
Tennessee just used the timeout. Down to 1 remaining. Clock is at 2:40 and counting. They'll have the 2-minute warning as well.
Clock just approaching 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
And his smarts getting the ball to the right people. The
2nd and 7
has stayed alive on this drive. It helped chew up clock and help them keep possession.
Higgins just gathering himself. He got up. There was a bunch of turf stuck inside his face mask.
Like how Zach Taylor was not afraid to repeat a play, just change the personnel and go back to the well and win again.
Play clock down to 1. They get the snap off.
Toss. Perine is stopped. And he's going to lose 4 yards. 3rd and 11. Gets him back to the 13. And this will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Score is 20-16. As we have 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and we're going to take a little commercial break. Quick scores around the league. Panthers 23, Broncos 10. Buccaneers and the Browns tied up at 17. Ravens 12, Jacksonville 10. Texans 15, Miami 30. And those are your scores around the league. As we have 2 minutes left in a 4-point game with these Bengals and the Titans. 3rd and 11 coming up. We'll see if this defense can make a stand. As we get back to it here.
Over half a century.
All right.
Cincinnati
3rd and 11.
20-16, 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 11.
Burrow keeps. He gets wrapped up.
And he's hit from behind by Simmons.
So no gain.
Will take the timeout.
4th and 11. Tennessee's going to take a timeout, and this will lead to a kick from Evan McPherson.
Yeah, and Cincinnati was just hoping to catch
Shout out to you,
and
Popular Clips. Thanks a lot, man.
Simmons, as he works against the rookie Bolton, 67, handles him at the line of scrimmage.
Favorite college football team, Florida State.
Cincinnati was just hoping that Tennessee would get out of their gaps and Burrow would be able to sprint up there and possibly get a first down and try and shut this game down. Really good play by Tennessee to keep them in the game. Even if the field goal goes through the pipes, they're still involved in this one.
Evan McPherson on a 31-yard attempt. Trying to put Cincinnati up by 7.
Kick is up, and it is good. Right down the middle.
Flag down.
Flag is down.
Flag came flying just as the ball was making its way through the uprights. Tennessee is out of timeouts.
Personal foul. Number 97.
Oh, that's a crusher.
Defense for a hit on a defenseless player.
Oh, wow.
Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Hit on a defensive play or defenseless player.
Did he hit the center? Typically, defenseless player on a kick situation would be the person snapping the football.
Wow.
Right in the middle is where this will take place. And there goes the snapper as he's rolled back, Cal Adamitis. And that's where the penalty is called. Watch the middle, the snapper. And see where he gets hit right there and rolled back. That's where the penalty is called. He is protected as a defenseless player. Not supposed to have that kind of contact.
1st and goal.
You take 3 knees. Tennessee, if the field goal is good, you've got a shot. You're down 7. You're going to get the football back. State Farm postgame show coming up. JB and the rest of the gang, scores and highlights on the State Farm postgame show.
Could not be a more uncharacteristic way to end for a team as disciplined as Tennessee, and a team that understands the rule book as well as Mike Vrabel as he coaches his team. Very surprising play there from their special teams. That's going to cost them a last opportunity.
They had done the job. They stopped Cincinnati on 3rd down to force a field goal, use their final timeout, and
it looks like the Bengals will be able to run this clock down.
Get the football back with 1:50 or so.
Just a little bit more.
To move down the field and tie the game. Instead,
and then kick a field goal.
In anticlimactic fashion.
And everyone around the league.
So the Bengals will have about a minute left to do something. I'm sorry, the Titans will have about a minute left to do something with no timeouts.
I would venture to say that no one covers them better than Tennessee. Others may cover it as well, but none of us cover it better. So major surprise there. That is the defenseless player you're supposed to leave alone, no contact.
Thanks a lot, William. Shout out to you, man.
And now they get no opportunity to try and tie this game.
Baltimore and Jacksonville, we've got bonus coverage coming up. The rematch belongs to Cincinnati. The Bengals win it 20-16 over the Tennessee Titans. They won it back in January in the divisional round, and they do it again here in Nashville. State Farm postgame show.
Victory formation, game over. All right. Score is 20-16, guys. That is it. Bengals win by 4. Next coming up is going to be your Rams and Chiefs. We'll be streaming that next, so make sure you lock it in. Stick around. You don't have to go anywhere. And we'll get that going in just a moment. Shout out to the Bengals fans. You guys did it. Ric Flair, where you at? And we're on to the next one, guys. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. Let's get to 100 before kickoff, guys. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up on the next video. 100 before kickoff as we get it going. Chiefs and Rams coming